12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people?
Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida.
Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit. Stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuss, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without y'all, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish, Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida.
Intrigue, the incredible, straight out the ATL.
James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Let's go! I'm ready!
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast and champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVV, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C. Y. E.
What up, what up, what up? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, joined alongside Ring Walk Danny. What up?
What up, champ?
Well, I mean, struggled a little bit to find a decent topic, you know what I mean? And I did stumble across this. I think that not only is this worthy, but it's damn right interesting. It had me actually switch the names, man. I had Eubank always as kind of the A-side, you know, the lead of the promotion, like Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn. But I'm starting to figure out that it's not that way. That, in fact, it is Conor who is the A-side and really flexing some A-side muscle. Not only is there a rehydration clause, a la what people like to blame Canelo, but there's also a catch weight. So it is 157 that Eubank Jr. has to make, but then he can't weigh more than 5 pounds on the night of, which is 162.
I thought it was the morning of.
Well, fight night, fight morning, same shit. Mm-hmm. It's the day of the fight, 162. So not only is there a day before weigh-in, but there's a day of weigh-in. So yeah, morning of, let's say it's 9 a.m., then he gets to replenish fully. Then he gets to put nutriments and food in his body, and that can make him sluggish. He doesn't have the normal day that other fighters have to not only rehydrate, but to just feel in, right? Like right now, you're just going to stuff your face, or can you? Because you got to fight later on.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
It's super interesting that Conor gets, like I said, to flex this A-side muscle. You would figure Eubank, being the longer pro, the more declarated pro, more known pro, would have some sort of A-side power.
Eddie Hearn, man. It's quite simple. It's Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn had, you know, this is his show. This is a matchroom promoted event. This is not a boxer, right? This is Eddie Hearn's zone. So, yeah, bro, you know Eddie got that power. You earn with Hearn, and that's what they're doing. Yeah, you may have Conor in that A-side position, but I'm sure Chris Eubank Jr. is being compensated very well for this fight.
Is he? you know, I didn't have the time to watch every minute of the video, but I believe there was an interview with the trainer of maybe Conor Benn where there is a heavy fine for every pound that Eubank is over.
$100,000 a pound.
Are you certain that does sound heavy? Not as heavy as Canelo.
Let me
Chavez, which was $1 million a pound, but you know.
Canelo Chavez was $1 million a pound?
Wasn't it? I thought it was something outrageous. That's why my man looked like a ghost.
He made weight though.
That's why he looked like one.
Yeah. Let me look that up for you because I do believe reading $100,000 a pound.
So, you know, Eubank himself. I'm gonna find you some audio of some UK dudes that are saying Eubank told them, and they're talking in the third person as if they're Eubank when they're quoting. And it's from Talk Sports podcast. And
oh shit, that's yeah, that's who I'm on.
Yeah, you know. They do all that good stuff. Here you go. Okay. Well, let me see something.
So I know he says that he thinks right now he's about 170.
Mm-hmm.
And the fight is in what, more than 2 months at this point? A little over 2 months.
I don't think he's gonna have an issue making the weight. You know, making the weight is always the easy part.
What, 13 pounds?
Even though people say that's the hard part, I believe it's the rehydration that takes a science, that takes some just natural time to accomplish.
No, I agree with the rehydration part, but I definitely think that, you know, it's just you've been around too many heavyweights, bro. They're not going through that weight cut.
Nah, man. What you mean? Danny was 140 his whole career. And you know what I mean? Thurman, 147 his whole career.
So how many guys you around the last week and a half, 2 weeks of camp?
Thurman was the first and probably the only fighter I've seen that owns a Jacob's ladder. A Jacob's ladder is an infinite ladder. It just keeps spinning and you just keep climbing. Then he got the Versa climber. Like, I never worry about Thurman making weight.
No. I'm saying, how many fighters is you around with that's making weight like the last 2 weeks of camp?
Bro, whoever I was in camp with, it all depends on the time that I went to the camp, you know?
Because that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, the weight cut process, bro, that's just different. Mm-hmm. You know, like, I see it in fighters' face. I see it, you know, in y'all favorite fighters' face. Like, bro, that shit is a motherfucker. That weight cut is a motherfucker.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way. Let me let you hear this audio.
You've got to come down to 157. You haven't done that. You know, since you was a kid. Yeah, you haven't done that as a pro. It's going to be tight. But you got your rehydration clause, haven't you? So you got your £10 to put on. I thought it was £10. He looked at me and said, "You're mad. I ain't got £10 to put on." He said, "It's not £10. He said, "That's why it's all working in Conor's favour." He said, "One, they're getting me down to 157. And two, I'm not allowed to put on more than £5. I said, "You're crazy."
To weigh in on the morning, the Saturday morning, he's got to be 162.
Yeah.
That's dangerous. I think that.
Well, I do think it's dangerous.
Yeah.
On the morning of, he's got to weigh 162.
Yeah. No, like you said, that's going to be a science. The weight cut that he's never accomplished, never done as a professional fighter. That's one. Then to turn around and about 24 hours later, only be able to rehydrate 5 pounds. And then from that point,
hold it. You got to hold it for 24, no? Because you weigh in at 157. You get off the scale. You could go eat, but you could only, you gotta, so he can eat as much as he want, but the next day he got to be within 5. He got to weigh 5. So if he ate too much and he checked himself, I got to go run, You know what I'm saying? Like that 24 hours, he's got to hold. He's got to hold 162 to the morning. Now, obviously, no one's checking him at night, so he can go above. He could go above, but when he wake up, before he get on that scale, he got to be 162. So he got to go run if he don't be 162. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then
that's why I was saying that it's literally a science because nobody has done more than 10 or less than 10 that I know of.
I mean,
like the 10.
I wonder, do they take the name away from Canelo now? Like, does this make Conor Benn the catchweight king? Since, like you said, no one's ever done less than 10.
Well, I mean, the 10 pounds, that's an IBF thing or was an IBF thing. That's not even you get what I'm saying? So catchweights is one thing. That's the 57 pound. But then the
rehydration, the
next day weigh-in is another thing, and that's what I'm saying. Next day weigh-in.
I know, but that was what Canelo was criticized about in the Jacobs fight. In another fight, he was criticized about having rehydration clauses for Kovalev, for instance. There's some sort of criticism for Jacobs. There was another criticism, and I'm just saying this takes the cake. At least Canelo was giving you a 10-pound restriction. This takes the cake because it's 5 pounds. It's half of that. So in my opinion, my man is wearing the motherfucking hat right now because he's got the most extreme rehydration clause that I can remember. Maybe someone says, no, Ness, you're forgetting Joe Louis and whoever the fuck, you know. But right now, I don't know anybody that had to hold 5 pounds for 24 hours.
Well, I think the rehydration clause that you speak of, was that not an IBF thing, and that Jacobs, as the IBF champion, chose to withhold from?
No, don't waste your time sounding all theatrical. Remember, in the unification, the IBF rule doesn't count. They were unifying. Canelo, being the A side, still put the clause on him.
So the IBF, so you saying that the IBF belt was on the line for Jacobs in that fight?
He was the IBF champion.
I understand.
He unified with Canelo. So in a unification, the rehydration clause doesn't exist. But Canelo, being Canelo, or Golden Boy being Oscar, wanted to protect their asset. One of the two. We don't know the ins and outs of who is saying, yo, Oscar, because according to Canelo,
there was a recent
but according to Canelo, he says he hadn't talked to Oscar in over 3 years, and any correspondence had been through writing through his lawyer. So was it really Canelo telling him, yo, put a rehydration on Jacobs? Or was it, what's my man name, the VP, Eric
Gomez?
And Oscar.
So was it then the Jacobs Triple G? There was a unification. There was a 1,000,000% a unification in the last 7 years where that rule became an issue. That rule became an issue because it's like, well, wait, I ain't got the IBF belt, so why? And that became an issue. And that's at that point is when they did away with the rule. Like the fight I'm thinking of is what led them to get rid of that in unifications. And in the fight I'm talking about, the champion who had the IBF belt chose to next day not.
You talking about Jacobs who chose not to weigh in. He blew the weight. He blew it. He took the fine.
He
thought he was going to beat Canelo, so he took the fine.
For which, okay, what fine though? Because he made 68. I mean, he made 60.
But then the next day, he didn't weigh in.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. So then it was that fight.
But it wasn't an IBF thing because it was a unification. It was a Canelo contract thing or Golden Boy contract thing.
Oh, so you saying that he blew their like rehydration clause? Okay.
You don't remember that? It could have, you know, you could interview Jacobs and maybe he says, oh, well, Canelo touched me. You know, at that point, I was like, fuck it. Fuck that rehydration. I just want to weigh in as healthy as possible to whoop his ass because they had a scuffle at the weigh-in.
I was there.
You love saying that.
No, actually, not.
He loves saying that. I was there.
Yeah, I think I was at Jacobs. Definitely wasn't at the fight.
Yeah, man.
Jacobs was supposed to be 170, but
they saying Jacobs versus GGG where he blew weight. Okay. I don't know. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Canelo, he got fined $250.
There you go. My boy found it already. Shout out to the best producer in all of boxing podcasting. See? I'm telling you, that's why I thought this was interesting, man. It's like they putting everything against Eubank. And I get it. Conor's the smaller dude, so he's got to be enticed into believing he can do it. And this sweetens the deal. You know, you can't feel good.
Yeah, it was. So the fight I'm thinking of was the Golovkin Jacobs fight.
What he do?
Where he chose to not fight for the IBF title by skipping the fight date weight, like the weight check. So it's weird, man. So that was, the 10 pounds in the state of Illinois.
But that wasn't even a man. That wasn't even a unification.
Nah, yeah. So that was just, he was fighting for the belts and just chose to not weigh in. In the state of Illinois, if you're a champion, you have to weigh in on fight day no more than 10% of what you weighed in at the weigh-in. Not the weight limit, but what you weighed in at the weigh-in. So you can't be more than 10% of that. And it doesn't matter. Like, that's just state rule because of people not properly rehydrating. This is their way to ensure that everything is being done, I guess, the right way.
Since we're talking weight cuts and, the extremes, obviously, that people go through in order to make these weight cuts, I wanted to ask, did you happen to see Mauricio Suleiman's Instagram and Twitter about a day?
Yeah, that was I'm not gonna say hard to watch, but that was definitely uncomfortable, and I think unnecessary. And I'm not saying for him to have posted it. I'm saying like the actions in the video
of the trainer and father.
Yeah, I don't know about trainer, but yeah, of the gentleman.
Oh, you wouldn't call him a trainer because of the actions that he's taking?
I don't even know that it's so much the actions. Just definitely the recording. I think that
bruh,
that
first
parents,
of all, is that even a sauna suit? Cause that shit, I promise you, anybody that ever grew weed in their life know that looked like a marijuana tent. I mean, anybody that ever grew weed looking at this video right now, like, what the fuck he doing with a marijuana tent on? So maybe I never seen a sauna suit, and my corrupt mind goes to cultivation. But what the fuck is that?
Yeah, there's something about, and see, that kind of has like a hood on it. So I don't know, maybe that is, and like I said, weight cuts are part of this sport, right?
So I ain't even let y'all hear the audio. Wait till you hear the audio where the little boy is like, just spray some water on me. Yo, he's like dying in that shit.
But the fact
and
that
his father like, what you think he look? No, show him. What he say? He said some shit like, show his opponent what you going through. And then he's like, yo, what you going through? He's like, I'ma beat him. Yo, that shit look crazy.
Yeah,
I wonder if Dyfus come.
There's something about like parents recording their children and put like total like daddy issues, like small dick energy, like the whole humiliation thing, like the parents that do that. But
we gotta hear this audio. The people need to hear this.
It's gonna be hot.
No, it's gonna be hot. Put the hood back on.
This what it takes to be a champion.
Oh shit! You heard the little brother. This what it takes to be a champ.
Put it on, bro. Unless you rather work out and lose more weight, or you want to do it like this.
Can I go home and sleep it off?
He said, "Can I go home and sleep it off?"
Sit back.
You tell this to the person you fighting. Do you know who you fighting? You know who you fighting? So he watching. What you gonna tell him? He watching right now. What you gonna tell him?
Hey, he said you better beat him bad because this is what he putting you through. His little brother is the one. His little brother is the one. He the new Godfather Church in the making. I ain't even gonna front. His little brother, I ain't even hear that before. His little brother, we need him on the team.
Yeah, cause he ain't the one fucking dying in that what you called it, cultivation bag, or what's the shit called?
That shit look like a tent. Everybody know that shit look like a marijuana tent. That shit was boxy as hell.
Yeah, so
You got a hood on it though. That's crazy to be that small with a hood, like a hood for a head on it.
Bro, they stitched that shit on there. I promise you, that shit look. Nah, it's probably some shit out there like that, man. Cause I tell you, I seen a heavyweight literally inside of a marijuana tent. He put that shit outside, out here in Vegas, and got in it.
A heavyweight
with a chair.
Why?
Cut some weight.
Oh, he was too fat.
Not everybody want to be big, man.
He was too fat.
I mean, you know, you got your areolas and your Andes. Them dudes could lose some weight even though they heavy.
Word.
So, shit be cray out here in these streets, man. I better get on them Slim Fast plans. Yeah, he's like, can I take the hood off? Oh my God.
He said, let me sleep it off.
You think Dyfus will get involved? My whole family work in Dyfus. It's crazy. I should be asking my girls, sisters and shit, but they not here. But that's who, like, that video is disturbing.
Yeah.
Like, Lil Man is literally asking his pops, like, let me out. Let me sleep it off. So, I don't know. And I get it. You know, in this sport, you got to make sacrifices, but at that age, I don't know how healthy that is. But that is what my man Eubank will be having to go through, Bo.
I think he can still get it done, but
this the thing.
He's
never.
I mean, he's saying he only got to lose 13 pounds. He got over 2 months.
But he's never been under 160.
He weighed in at 158 in 2014, but I mean, he didn't have to fight at that weight. It was just the day before weigh-in.
Ain't that 8 years ago?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's 8 years ago, Danny. What you think?
8 years. Rockman, look, Rockman came close, but remember, he didn't make the weight.
Bro, I was looking at like the beginning of his training. He literally looked like a different person. Because I know when he walked in here, he looked different than he did with the interview. But
as soon as he walked in that second time, I said, God damn.
Right.
His
face, everything.
He was glowing. His cheeks was thinner. Everything.
Yep.
I think, hold on, let me see.
Yo, someone said, Ness, that's a sauna suit. You sit in a little chair and you collect stem from a pot boiling water. What the? I mean, I guess he meant to write steam.
So they boiling.
They boiling water in that shit.
Steaming you.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know that I'd allow somebody to
boil my son.
Nah, I mean with me,
not my son. That like he got to carry my name. How you gonna boil my son?
His insides cooked.
No, man. We got to let them. We got to let them reproduce. Man. What the fuck is going on? Coaches is serious. They trying to get them wins, bruh. Ignorant Boxer said Gorilla Grow tent's the best. They is, but they too expensive. I never had a Gorilla Glow. I always fucked with the eBays or the Amazons, baby. They do the same damn thing. Now, don't get me wrong. There are plenty of tests. The better tents produce better reflective lighting, but who cares? Too many hundreds, man. Don't nobody need to spend all that. Get the same results. Slightly less, I guess, because, again, there is tests that prove it's better.
Like, how much more of a difference are we talking?
I mean, it's been a minute since I've done the research.
I'm not going to lie. Like, if I was, if I'm investing and it's going to be something that I'm going to do for a while, then, if it's only...
So the way that it works is...
a few $100s difference.
The way that it works is you don't do that. You don't go all in as a... let's say home grower.
Mm-hmm.
You got to let your cultivation bring in the money for upgrades. So it's always recommended start as small as possible, because if you...
But that's if you're selling.
Well, no, they expect you to sell to make back or barter. You feel me? So it's like, here's this ounce of weed. You got a gallon of milk? You know what I'm saying? That's how the site I found that taught me basically is. They're on some we are the world people shit. You know what I'm saying?
So that'd be an expensive ass gallon of milk. Let me tell you.
No, I mean obviously I'm just saying a gallon of milk to keep the dialogue short, but you'd have to give me way more than a gallon of milk to get my oat that I grew. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I'm like, a gallon of milk ain't shit, champ.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, someone sent me. So they look exactly like the tent. That's insane. This looks exactly like a grow tent, just smaller, but it is lightweight, portable, personal steam sauna spa for relaxation at home. Let me show y'all this. Lord have mercy. I guess it's a real thing.
That's what we need in here.
What the hell for?
What you mean? We got a gym. Why wouldn't we need a sauna?
But why would, bro, first of all, we not going to have this little weird ass sauna. We going to have a room sauna. This weird shit. The fuck? Look at this shit.
You must not know what a room sauna costs.
Bruh, they can't be that much. I've been in plenty of them all wood saunas. I've been in plenty of them. So.
Oh, yeah, the wooden ones, yeah. Them, you can get one for a couple grand.
No, but I ain't even talking about one of them little gym wooden ones. I'm talking about like a resort where it's like, I don't know, 10, 12 people fit in that shit. And it's double bench. You got the rocks and you never been in one of those?
Yeah, you talking about the ones they have in the big gyms? Yeah.
I've been to resorts with them.
Yeah. But, yeah, those are going to be expensive, champ.
Not to build, though, Danny. If this is your building, why you ain't building that? The fuck would I buy a portable sauna for a fixed location? Portable means I take it with me. This is a fixed location.
Because how many people really going to be using it? You know what I'm saying? You got to think about the space.
I would invest, bro. A sauna could be the size of one of those bathrooms down there. They could literally take that men's bathroom and turn it into a sauna because they don't need it. They got a men's bathroom on the back end. But, you know, who am I?
That's true.
Who am I? But look at this sauna suit. Let me zoom in. Look at this.
This 6-person sauna is only $18,000.
Look at that. And I guarantee you with $18,000, I'll get you 7 different quotes for fucking a sauna, bro. That a naked lady brings you water bottles. You kidding me? 18,000. You tripping, bro? But are you looking at this sauna little? These definitely look like grow tents. This is crazy.
Yo, no, I'm bro.
My man shit was all out of shape too. He was dying in there. That's why it wasn't even in shape.
That's what all them fighters was using in the bubbles.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I saw the first one, right? The curved one.
Yeah.
That's the one I always saw. That's the one I always saw.
You ain't never see the one with the hood though.
Nah,
my man had the new edition, and he had it with the pink. I was feeling the little pink highlights. I ain't gonna front.
What pink highlights? Oh, on the
other dude tent.
Yeah.
This black one, alright though. That's crazy.
How much is it?
Say 159 and 104. Get it by tomorrow if you want it, baby. Eubank gonna make that weight.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody
has a real one.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure somebody used one in the bubble, still missed weight, and that's how they lost their belt.
Oh wow, used one of these?
Yeah.
Oh wow. You talking about David?
Yeah.
He had that.
Yeah.
You seen that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because remember, they was like, yo, we got the sauna, but they only giving us 1 hour of gym time in the bubble. And yeah,
that's perfect to put in your bathroom.
Yeah,
Turn on the steam shower, sit in that motherfucker in your bathroom. See, but again, that's some wild cowboy shit. Like, you need a pro. How long do you stay in that shit before you boil in your fucking insides? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't make that type of weight.
I mean,
man.
that's
crazy.
That's kind of similar to a sauna, though. Like, you get what I'm saying? In the sense of some people stay in saunas too long and then end up, you know.
That's fine. Sauna or sauna suit, motherfucker, you need an expert.
Oh,
because
sure.
when do you know when you boil in your insides? I'm not trying to defend one or the other. I'm saying to do that, I would prefer to have an expert to know that I'm not staying there too long.
Right.
Because outside of just being afraid I'm fucking myself up, you got to think of Gary Russell. His performance against Loma is the first and only time he ever gave an excuse. Look, he just lost to Masiago, no excuse. With a fucked up arm that you seen was physically fucked up, no excuse. So that ain't his style. So I believe him even more now that
he lost again and he's didn't make an excuse this time.
Exactly. So I believe him even more the first time for the Loma fight that, you know, the strength and conditioning coach that he hired put him in a sauna suit a week before. That's not what he's accustomed to, and he didn't feel good. Because look at these. Look at what the information we're finding out. Like, it's, I don't know. Good luck to Eubank.
Yeah, no, I mean, you definitely got to hire people that know what they're doing. And it's hard, right, because I feel like weight cuts are individual based.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So the shit that may work for you may not work for me. But the shit that worked for me could have worked for Bo, but not true. You get what I'm saying? So it's you definitely need to have a team. I think that with over 2 months for camp, yeah, you hire, like, you know, the Eubanks got money. Like, this a legacy fight. Everybody involved got money. So hire the proper nutritionist, the proper team. Look, he was training in Vegas for over a month, before the fight was announced. So, you know, I feel like the weight cut shouldn't be as difficult because he's already in shape.
Hopefully. Again, for us who've never cut weight, yeah, it sounds like just another 3 pounds, but them 3 pounds I know from my relationships in this sport are, you know, life and death.
No, I mean, look, case in point, we were just talking about Teofimo in this last fight. He moved up saying 35 couldn't be done anymore. He only came in at 138.8. So that's 3.8 pounds.
But that's almost 4 pounds. And in this sport, if you blow weight by 4 pounds, we think you're an absolute slob. You're not disciplined. You ain't focused. So while you think it looks like, oh, look, he didn't even really come in all the way at the limit. Nah, that was the 4 pounds he needed.
And that was the point I was trying to make, except you cut in thinking you knew what you was talking about.
Oh, okay.
You know, but it's all good, champ. Bougie, though, with a $5 super chat.
Well,
he said,
since you think you know what you talking about, Andre Dakota's actually first with a $30 super
I read
chat.
that already in my head. But
Yeah.
I did, I swear to God.
Yo, I swear to God. I'm like, wait, you read it? And then I heard it in my head. I'm like, what?
He said, good morning, brothers. Hope all is well. I hope AB gets the help he needs since mentioning not fighting on Saturday.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
So I seen AB's Instagram message. I didn't really read it. I'm going to read it now for show purposes.
Screen share that.
Let me see what he says here. Wrong chat.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless
Pardon
you.
me. Salud. Gracias.
That's what I said.
It's on Instagram, bro.
No, I know. It's loading up. You know what I'm saying? It's loading up. It's loaded, and now we're going in sharing mode. So I'll let it populate so Danny can read.
Still nothing, champ, but I'm going. So, all right. He says, man, I'm going through a lot at this moment in my life, but I ain't going to give up. I set some more goals, and I ain't stopping until I finish what I started. But I'm sorry to say this, but I'm not fighting. Hashtag August 20th.
But look at the bigger caption.
And then in that he says, sorry to all my fans, but mental health is real, and I'm not about to play inside of the ring. I've watched a lot of people die playing with their boxing career, and that is something I won't do. Just pray for me. I love the sport of boxing too much to not give my all, and I feel like I came up short before because my mind wasn't 100% there, and I'll be damned if I make that mistake again. I need to make some changes for the better instead of worrying about other people's feelings and pleasing them when in our reality, I have nothing to prove to nobody. I'm a 4-time world champion in 4 different weight classes, and if I never lace up a pair of gloves again, I feel like it's safe to say I will be inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame. So if I have to step back and overcome this obstacle before I go put my life on the line inside of the square circle again, I know I'm far from being finished with the sport. See y'all soon, respectfully. He puts a heart emoji, AB emoji, and then he tags Showtime Boxing.
I don't know. And you know, I'm going to be careful how I react because, you know, this can be true. But I don't know. I just feel like this also could be one of those times where he's trying to get more money from Showtime. Maybe not, because it felt it sounded heartfelt. But I remember him being on social media like, give me my 10 million or XYZ, boo, 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 boo. So I don't know what to believe. Yeah. This is not my fault that I feel this way. This is his fault. This is a common case of the little boy that cried wolf. AB takes to his social media and says a million things. So if me or a million other people don't necessarily believe him today, that's not only his fault.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think nobody's, blaming anybody, but I don't know. I think the message is it seems sincere, it seems heartfelt. Even in the caption, I feel like we've always seen AB try to be funny in some way or another. I didn't see that in any way, shape, or form in either message. So, hopefully everything is well with him and, figures everything out. And we get to see him.
I hope they had a backup. Like going into this fight, I hope they at least were intelligent enough to think of, AB has been pretty unreliable throughout his career.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a backup for Omar. Because Omar's going to do 8 weeks. Omar is ready. The undercard's ready. I don't know what this means for the promotion as a whole. This was a 4 hours ago message too. So people not even all the way up everywhere in the world. So we'll see how Showtime handles this.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think everybody that needs to be up is up. It's 7 on the West, 10 on the East, fucking 3 o'clock in London. So everybody that needs to be up that's involved with this event, I'm sure that they're up. Look, you do have some junior welterweights on the undercard that could fill in for AB. I mean, maybe Lipinets, right? That's the only one I could really see. Akhmedov and Puello, obviously, they're fighting for a vacant title, so no sense.
People saying to check Jake Donovan Twitter. Maybe he's got an update. They're saying that there was a contingency plan in place in case something like this may happen.
Okay. Contingency plan in place.
Yeah, so, there's a story on Adrian Broner and his sudden withdrawal.
Because it was a quadruple header. So, the contingency plan, it doesn't seem like is for Omar, though. It just seems like the card's going to carry forward
without Omar?
Yes.
Wow.
So Brandon Lee is on the card. They say a contingency plan is in place for Figueroa, which is expected to be revealed in the coming hours. So it'll move forward with Omar then. And the card was a quadruple header. So it's a 5 p.m. Pacific start time, which is very early, something we typically don't see. It's usually 6 or 7 p.m. Pacific, so it's a 5 p.m. Pacific start time. So we're probably going to be live all day Saturday. After the Usyk fight, we got the this card.
That's a fucking whack day not to be in studio, bro.
Yeah.
We're going to be like, you going to be here?
You still ain't got back to me, so I don't know where I'm gonna be.
Yesterday I was very clear in telling you to find a flight, right? Pretty sure I said that. Yeah. Yesterday, I'm pretty sure you asked me, yo, what's up with your friend? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I talked to him. He said this. Gave you everything he said. Then I said, but I'll call him again.
Right.
And then I said,
but find a flight. And I found the flight, and you ain't told me what the new call was.
He just says, I ain't get back to you. And now we go through the story. He's like, yeah, you told me find a flight. And I found a flight.
No, because
he's skipping the part where he says, I found a flight, and I failed to contact you.
I was waiting for you to get back to me. You said, I'm finna get back in touch with my mans and them.
Lie.
You ain't say you was finna reach back out to him?
Lie.
Man, this guy, the ultimate capper. Fuck is you whistling in the mic for, champ?
Yo, so they didn't say who Omar is gonna fight. That's crazy.
No, they said they'll have it in the coming hours.
I hate that AB ended up like that, man. You know, he was such a polarizing figure. Wow. He was boxing, man. He was Mr. HBO. I remember that. That's crazy.
Oh, let me tell you, speaking of fucking HBO.
Whoa.
Remember?
That got him excited.
Yo, yes, because remember the argument we had at DLX that one night?
About a belt or a title fight on HBO.
No, about
deal.
Jay.
Yeah.
He like, yeah, I had a 2-fight deal with them.
Thank you.
He told me the fight names. I can't remember.
All Danny did was put another notch on my belt and give me another body over a legendary fighter in Hasim Rahman Sr. Not only did I spank him in chess, but I spanked him in debate.
Yeah,
they tried to jump me in there and tell me Jay Leone ain't had no HBO deal. They had me believing him as so many people like, you crazy. You're crazy. I'm like,
you just couldn't remember the fight. You couldn't remember the fight, but yeah.
Played me. What fights he said?
But I don't fucking. I talked to him like a week ago. Yeah, so I don't, he did tell me though. He did tell me. He was like, yeah, it was this one, and then it was this one, and then yeah.
I knew it, bro. He was so heavily touted. It was crazy. And then the way they was talking, like, what? Heavily touted? I'm like, damn. Y'all out here wildin'.
Yeah.
I guess it was an East Coast thing. That's how he made me feel. I swear, because Jay Leone was started on the East. Like, I don't know, somewhere in New York, right?
Well, I mean, he's originally from Michigan, but yeah, I know he had a lot of early fights on in New York. Obviously,
yeah, because he was with Lou.
So had his time with Lou. So yeah, no, I asked him though. I had to ask him because when we was talking, I'm like, champ, man, I ain't gonna lie, I was fucking defending your honor, man. They had me fucked up in the gym. I'm like, was you or was you not? Did you not have an HBO deal? He like, hell yeah, I had an HBO deal.
You should have told him it was me. I fucking remembered that shit. And
I told him. I told him. I'm like, yeah, Ness thought it was the Rosado fight. Remember?
Nah, not the Rosado. That was already when he was with Mayweather.
Nah, what fight you think?
So he fought Joseph De Los Santos on HBO.
Look at that.
In 2012.
That's that Lou DiBella love right there. Because I never heard of Joseph De Los Santos.
Matchmaker Eric Gomez, promoter Richard Schaefer.
Look at that. Matchmaker Eric Gomez. That was probably before he was with Golden Boy.
Nah, because it just said Eric Gomez.
That's what I said.
And Richard Schaefer.
All right, and that's how I said that's probably before he was with Golden Boy. But 2012 they said? So
yeah.
Definitely Golden Boy.
Yeah, that was a Golden Boy for sure.
That was the team. Oscar, Richard, and Eric.
Yeah, nah. Those was the times when those was the years where you literally had so many good fights on HBO, bro.
I don't know about so many, but I think that's when it started jumping, man, because boxing started finding different places other than just HBO. HBO was still giving you them hitters, but they had True TV. Top Rank had True TV. We still have Friday night fights.
They was
on
doing
ESPN.
They was doing the fights on Top Rank had a couple cards on not a couple on a Spanish channel.
On the Spanish channel?
Fuck.
Yeah, Telemundo.
Was it Telemundo? Because I remember a Mick Conlon, I think it was like his second pro fight, was in Chicago on a like Top Rank Thursday card.
Bro, they got away from that, man. Promoters not promoting no more. Like, Michael Perez was a Puerto Rican born in Newark that his native tongue was English. Golden Boy put him on like TVS Teca, Televisa, all his upcoming fights, all those early fights, so that he could have a Spanish backing. You know what I'm saying? Took him to Puerto Rico to fight. Cool. I get it. That was one of those eggs that ain't making omelet. So maybe they like, yo, scratch that. We ain't doing that plan no more because it failed on a marketing level or a financial level. But like, that's how you build up a fighter.
Did they ever put him in Newark?
Hell no.
You're not talking about the heavy cruiserweight.
Nah.
Okay, not Mike Perez.
Nah, I'm talking about Michelangelo Perez, the artist.
The artist.
He's retired now.
Yeah, I don't know.
He lost to Omar. That's why I bring him up. Omar Figueroa, who's in question with Broner.
I feel like
they were both undefeated.
I feel like you've made a great point talking about how a lot of fighters need to be built up where the fuck they from, and obviously Paul Spatafor is a great example of what he was able.
And Crawford is the better example because Paul, he was the man. He had that whole Pittsburgh area rocking, but I mean, really, if we Google maybe 7,000, if that. I ain't even sure. I could hit my man. He used to go to a lot of live fights, but maybe 7. Even he said it in his chair. Like, I wasn't as big as Crawford in Nebraska, Ward in Oakland, Fernando Guerrero in Salisbury, Maryland. These dudes was putting up numbers, but they came up in a time where it's like, instead of being applauded for being a draw, they was being shit on, like, oh no, you're getting hometown advantage. Like, they literally didn't want Ward to go back to Oakland because they thought he was getting some sort of home cooking when he's whitewashing dudes anyway. So the sport forces people away from their home unless they're a certain demographic and or nationality. It's crazy. You know, when you got home court advantage, it's only cool if you're Latino. If you're not Latino, then it's like, nah, that's an unfair advantage. You know, you got an advantage against my fighter. Let's go to neutral territory. But then if it's a Mexican, no, fuck. Virgil Ortiz, man, let's come to San Antonio. We're going to sell tickets. It's like, what the fuck? But when I tell you to come to Nebraska, it's home court advantage. Shit is retarded, bro. This sport is, they established this shit fucked up for sure.
I think though, it is fair to say that there's some fights that a neutral location is necessary. As beautiful.
Did Mickelson have neutral location?
I don't think that's a fight where you don't. I thought you were headed for
Mickelson is with Matchroom?
No, I thought because you kept bringing up Nebraska and then you bringing up Dallas. It was apparent to me. I thought that you was headed with Earl and Bud.
I'm just showing you certain fighters that were a draw, and instead of being applauded, they're shamed and they're forced out of their market because they're told they have an advantage over the fighter.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, Virgil, to me, he ain't even a world champion yet. So it's like, cool. Right now, it's like, you supposed to sell. Like, if you ain't a world champion and you headlining, you doing something right. You're obviously a draw some way, somehow. And, I mean, he does great. Sales are good enough for Golden Boy to keep going back to the Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas, right? So, I think that there's fights that you got to have a neutral location, like a Earl Spence, Bud Crawford. But other than that, I don't think it really fucking matters. I think that building your fighter up locally is big because it's like, fuck, if you can't even sell where the fuck you from, how can I expect you to sell in Vegas or in New York or in Los Angeles, So I think, but also a lot of that's on the person. Like, yeah, it does have to do with the promoter. You got to put me where I'm from. Like, you got to actually stage a fight there. But you got to promote yourself too. Like, Shushu Carrington was an Olympic alternate, fucking signed the Top Rank, has that back and made his pro debut on Wilder Fury 3, and yet he's still in Brooklyn at the pizza joint selling tickets, getting his face out there, shaking the hands. Like the same pizza joint, I'm sure he was selling tickets or candy bars or whatever to raise money for the amateur tournaments. They still they still doing what's needed. And that's why when Top Rank goes to New York, when Top Rank goes to Newark, they putting him on these cards because they know he's able to draw, but he's doing the things necessary. You get what I'm saying? Edgar Berlanga was doing those things to put himself out there to where he was able to become a draw, to where now he is able to headline and fight in New York. But again,
and people hate on Edgar because he's not looking as advertised. That's really what's the problem. They called him a monster. He's not looking like one anymore. People mad. Before that, they called him a monster. They wanted him to fight someone of that caliber to prove was he a monster. But Edgar is reaping the benefits of his hard work. Someone go look at Edgar's first 14 fights. Where were they at? Because they wasn't Top Rank. They make it sound like that. They market it that way. But he was fighting in fucking club shows all over America. Low-ass ballrooms. You know what I'm saying? He made a name for himself. His manager brought him to Top Rank, and they took an already steaming train and made it into a locomotive. But go look at check his highlights. Where the fuck was he fighting? You know what I'm saying? Like, he did that on his own. You know what I'm saying? Him and his peoples. They had him in those club shows. They paid for his opponents, and he knocked those dudes out.
Yeah,
and he became
first 10.
That's a lot.
First 10.
That's at least $30,000 if you found a $3,000 each fight.
The first 3 in Mexico, in Aguascalientes.
There you go.
I got family out there. And then
they did it right.
Orlando Resorts World Casino in Queens. And then King's Theater.
Resorts World in Queens. So they built them in his market.
And then
check, he got fights in Orlando, Florida.
Yeah.
They built them in his market.
King's Theater.
Come on, man. King's Theater in New York, right?
Brooklyn, yeah.
All right, in his market.
Right.
That's why Fat Joe come out. That's why Tracy Morgan come out. Because he from the streets. He kept it to his roots. But people hate on him because he's marked. No, he put that fucking work in. He the one took the gamble to fight in them club shows that people don't care about. And he made them shits relevant and brought that crowd with him to ESPN. Now, yeah, he ain't performing as advertised anymore because the competition is stepping up. But the hate on him, like he was giving something. Oh, girl. Nah, he worked for that motherfucking position.
Nah, and you could tell because, look, he had what, 6 fights in New York, 1 in Philly, 1 in Orlando. Then he had them ones in Mexico. Then he gets Top Rank. First fight, undercard at the Garden. Second fight, how do you pronounce it? Kissimmee. And fucking, that's right outside of Orlando, is it not?
That's in Orlando.
Okay, look, Philly, New York. It's Philly, New York, Vegas. That's it. Like
his market, the East Coast.
The East Coast. And Vegas, truth be told, was the undercard of Wilder Fury 3 or Fury Wilder 3 and Bubbles. That's it. So they really keeping him on the East Coast. They know that he does well, like in that Florida market, in those Puerto Rican markets, like he does very well.
I want to see him. I mean, Gabe got a fight now, but he needed to do the fight with Gabe. He needed that passing. And again, this is what I'm saying. They've gone so far away from traditional promoting. Like Oscar fought Chavez for a reason. It's passing of the torch. Like these fucking fighters now, they don't even want to fight you no more to pass nothing. It's like, nah, ain't nobody pass me the torch. Get it the hard way. Floyd picking nobodies to fight instead of passing the torch. Pacquiao retires every 5 fucking minutes, so he can't really pass you the torch. Because he retired this year, passed the torch to Matisse, right? Who he lost to a 1-2 and retires like how many times? Same shit with Fury. How many times? These dudes don't want to pass the torch, man. Back in the day, Oscar fought Chavez. That's one motherfucking one king giving his throne to the next heir.
The problem is, right, that Floyd, that'd be like Floyd
fighting Earl.
No.
Fighting Keith.
Nah. See, that's the thing, right? Go look it up. Chavez and Oscar, that'd be like Floyd still being active today and fighting Boots.
I don't think Chavez was as old as Floyd today.
Okay.
Remember, Floyd is what, 44 today? It's no way, bro.
I think Chavez was fighting pretty old.
At 44, he fought Oscar?
He was like almost fit.
I don't think the commission would approve Oscar,
dude was
20-something years old, to fight 44-year-old Chavez. I don't know.
Let's see. I'm gonna look it up. I know he was old. He was definitely
look
old.
at Rue. Rue, you see, sometimes you like a weirdo. How is Keith Boots passing of the torch? What torch the fuck Keith got? He ain't got no belt, and his legacy ain't that of Floyd, Pacquiao, or none of the names we mentioning. Like, you dudes are just weird, man. Y'all be wanting to prop motherfuckers up the hard way, for real. This shit is crazy. My man, we talking about Chavez, Oscar, Floyd, Pacquiao. We never mentioned no other name. This dude brings up Keith Thurman. Let that motherfucker accomplish what these legends accomplished before you start putting his name in the same sentence, man.
Yeah, he was only 36 when he fought Oscar.
Boom.
That's
not 44, bruh. You said him fighting him would be the equivalent of nah, it ain't.
All right, so while he was still active, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, Brandon Maurice, you right. What torch could Gabe pass? But you know, you right. Okay, you're right. I gotta make this make sense because I made Keith act like he ain't got a torch to pass. And obviously Gabe's lost more than Keith, so it's like
Don't try it, bro.
No.
He gonna
pull the Puerto Rican torch.
It is.
He gonna pull the Puerto Rican
torch. It is
torch.
the Puerto Rican torch, and he's the last of that breed. Name another one. Josue Vargas? Shout out. I hope he makes it. Adorno? I hope he makes weight.
Core.
Sabria Matias.
Core is
Xander said it.
What?
He said, yo, I have no problem with it. I'm glad that he's embraced it, and I'm glad that the Puerto Rican people are embracing him. He's like, obviously I look to be the face of Puerto Rican boxing. He's like, but I can't name you somebody that's doing more than him right now.
Well, he got to learn some Spanish. When you get out there, you better teach him how to say something.
They stole him, bro.
You should say that. You should do it on camera. Like, come on, Champ, we got to teach you something. And teach him something on camera.
He's told me things off air, so I don't know. Maybe we'll see him speak a little Spanish this fight.
You got to teach him something.
They stole my boy Career.
They stole him.
Bro,
his father Puerto Rican. How you going to hate on his dad? That's his dad.
We seen one picture of his pops, and then ever since then he been Puerto Rican.
Yeah, but you seen one picture of his pops passed away.
I didn't disrespect no way. I just said we seen
one
picture.
Yo, who's from Newark though? Is it his father or his mother?
I mean, shit. That's a good question.
What is a good question?
Maybe both.
I wonder if his father was like a Puerto Rican from Newark and shit. Do I know him and shit? Cause I know he spent some time in Virginia.
Yeah,
a lot of time.
I know Wally was down there though.
Wally, you talking about the uncle, father, grandfather?
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure he was down there in Virginia. So I don't know, man.
Yo, speaking of Fury though, man, my man retired again.
They say, yo, Big Fish Vegas said just learned ya tu sabes and puñeta.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
he got to teach him huepa first. That's the first Puerto Rican shit. You got to teach him huepa. That's very easy. It's like huepa.
But I'm not Puerto Rican, so I'm finna teach him Puerto Rican slang.
Because you know the words.
I really don't.
And you listen to Anuel.
Yeah.
And Bad Bunny. And Ozuna.
Yeah, what the fuck that got to do with it?
You listen to more Puerto Rican music than him. And then you got to teach him I don't want to teach them curse words, bro. We're gonna go with Bendito Nene. That's one of their favorite fucking what? Bendito Nene.
I ain't never heard that.
What?
Never.
Man, that's Puerto Rican out the
that must be something your girl, her sister be saying.
Because my girl, you know, like we fake generation. What's that called when you born here? Like that's us. Like, you know,
first generation.
It's the real ones that's
Second
born over there
generation.
from the island. They use those type of words like puñeta and huepa and bendito nene and all that shit. Yo, that's they shit, bruh. Yeah.
Yo,
I fuck with Puerto Rico,
Big
man.
Fish says that his grandmother says that for everything.
Told you.
Yeah.
Told you. I'm telling you, some other shit got
So
come to me.
what's huepa? Like what's huepa?
Huepa is like it's like a good word. It's like I can't. How do I like? It's more than just like. It's like that's popping. It's like huepa. You know, like that's popping, but it's different, yo. It's so that's they shit anyway. That ain't my shit. But yeah, that's kind of how it's used.
Okay.
Bro, Puerto Ricans is funny as hell. East Coast is heavily influenced by them, bro. Like Puerto Rican Day Parade, you ain't sleeping. It don't matter if you in New York, New Jersey, Philly, Connecticut, you gonna hear them horns. They be honking horns.
Bro,
night.
That's how it is in Chicago for Mexican independence. Bro, like word.
Bro, did you see the news? What happened in Chicago?
Bro, that shit. I was telling them, bro. And you know the sad thing about it. No, the sad thing about it. Let me tell you.
Caught it on tape.
And the sad thing about it.
That shit, bro.
I know they literally.
That shit gave me chills right now.
Yo, they're literally like, I know so many people that knew them. Like I got friends.
Oh, wow.
I got friends in Vegas from Chicago that like knew them personally, and it's just like crazy, bro. But yeah, that was fucked up. But now,
for those that don't know, we're talking about this hit and run in Chicago that was more like human bowling with a car. It was graphic.
That shit was graphic.
The fact that they showed that on TV.
Nah, it's all over the internet. Yo, and you know what? Instagram, yo.
Lord.
Let me tell you. I have a picture of Mike Tyson, right, holding a titty.
Yes.
And Instagram flagged and they was like, yo, report, blah, blah.
Oh, you can't have that, but they let you.
But that shit is all over Instagram. 3 people being murdered all over Instagram. No problem.
No, that was.
No problem.
That was crazy, man.
Yo, but nah.
Do we know the purses? Rob, if you're listening, do we know the purses? How much are these guys getting to be sacrificing so much?
What? They said $7 million apiece.
Conor Benn.
And Chris Eubank Jr. Which reported 02 sold out in less than an hour. Probably sold out to like StubHub, right? But you know, the tickets have been sold out, you know, so I'm sure there's plenty on the resale market.
I'm shocked. 7 mil. I don't know how to react to that. I'm like, immediately I was going to say, whoa. And then I write, okay, Mikey and Earl got 8 at the very least, plus pay-per-view. And did 50,000 damn near. So
let's see.
I'm just, cause that's a lot of money. But it's also a lot of sacrifice.
Oh, I'm sorry, I lied. It's $7 million together, 3.5 apiece.
Ooh.
But it's their currency, so I'm pretty sure it's more in dollars.
Yes.
But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, $7 million.
I guess
together.
the danger's not there.
I'm sorry for it was $7 million together, 3.5 apiece, and this is on the day. This is according to the Daily Mail, which quoted Eubank saying, "I have too much respect for money to throw 6 figures away. That would not to throw 6 figures away. That would not." Make too much of a dent in the 3.5 million purse each is reported to be earning. So that is their report, and that is on the Daily Mail.
It's strange to me. There was a $4 million contract to fight Gennady Golovkin on the table. And Chris Eubank and his team blew that over ticket prices. And what I mean specifically by that is they could not come to a happy agreement with Eddie Hearn on what price the actual tickets for the stadium would be to watch him and Eubank fight. The father wanted an absurd ticket price. According to Eddie, he got tired and he walked away. Obviously, Kell Brook ended up getting that fight. So you said 3.5, and I thought, wow, what's worse? To sacrifice and make a weight you never made, plus fight with a rehydration, or to fight that version of Triple G that Kell Brook fought that night?
For 4? I mean, we don't know how much is going to be made on top of it, right?
I mean, they both were pay-per-view.
Yeah, but
I'm being told it's $4.2 million each.
Okay. So, like I said, this is on the Daily Mail. What I read, I will keep looking though.
4.2. That's a lot of money. I see why Ben is going up though. Let's talk about that. There's a lot of people upset that Ben is fighting this guy versus, instead of fighting a Rashidi or a Keith Thurman or a welterweight. A welterweight, The argument is, PBC won't let those guys over. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I mean, PBC gave Terrence Crawford welterweights. Gold medalist welterweights. I'm sure they could find 1 or 2 welterweights for Conor to fight. PBC even gave Boots welterweights that they don't even have Boots under a contract. So they gave him welterweight fights. Why wouldn't they give Conor a welterweight fight? Conor brings money to the table. I'm sure they could have fought some guys. Like they already fought a Granados who is, a PBC fighter. So, the excuses that the Eddie Hearn fans make about there were no welterweights available.
I don't know that Granados was a PBC fighter.
I'm sure you could text him.
When he fought.
I'm sure you could text him and find out. His peoples will definitely be PBC. Promoters, managers, whoever he signed to. That's a lifelong deal. You heard Bobby Santos. Who bites the hand that feeds him? Like, no one is. That's the younger generation. You know what I mean? Older generation, they live by those codes, and they've been rocking with each other. Why do you think Gomez is still with Oscar? He stood with him when Oscar was at his all-time worst. If there was ever a time to leave, that it was then, when everyone else left.
When everybody left.
And Gomez stood. So it's what I'm saying. Some of these people that just, this is what they know, and this is what they do. Where they going to go?
Nah, for sure. Yo, I want to give a huge shout-out to Cornflake Thomas Lamonda. I was talking to him last night. Because he fights this weekend.
On his own card, I'm sure.
Yeah, in Atlantic City.
Shout out to my man's promoting.
And he's like, yo, because I told him, I hit him up. I'm like, yo, I'm going to be in Philly on Friday. He like, when you leave, I'm like, Friday. He like, yo, I fight Saturday.
Damn.
I'm like, damn, champ.
Saturday, where you supposed to be?
Shit, I don't know yet.
Because you ain't got, so yeah, you might as well stick around. He'll probably give you that A1 treatment. Rising Star Promotions. Put you in a nice press box.
No, I'm trying to be ringside.
I mean,
I ain't never been to Atlantic City either.
Never?
Ever.
Damn. It's like
ever.
It's like Vegas. But
I remember one time I was actually with you, and Jay invited me to Atlantic City for Floyd was having like a celebrity.
Jay-Z?
No, Jay Leon. Floyd was having a celebrity basketball game in Atlantic City. But I don't know what.
Damn, in Atlantic City, Floyd, you wildin'.
What? AC whack? For real? Ain't shit out there?
I mean, they got casinos and shit.
But I'm saying, like, ain't shit like, you feel me?
Like women? Yeah, there's women out there. And it's definitely your type of women. Philly right there.
What's Danny type of women?
Meg Thee Stallion.
Okay.
Philly right there,
Nah,
bro.
yeah.
South Jersey right there. You got Camden. You got Philly. Then you got AC.
Nah, some of them, them like Camden and Trend girls,
too
too
hood
much,
for you?
yeah. But I've came
That's
across.
funny coming from a dude from Chicago.
What about Oakland girls or whatever?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't really a fan of the West Coast women for real. Like, truth be told.
One last one. What about Baltimore? Never before.
Nah, but PG County for sure. But it's the same thing.
What's
Like. The basically the suburbs, like, cause it's the same thing. Like Baltimore women, it's just a little much, but the PG County women,
what's much about them? I used to love going to them fucking fights in DC.
Nah, DC different though. DC different.
Is that where Kendall Holt fight? Is he in DC? Not Kendall. Excuse me. Strike that. Lamont Peterson. Is he from DC or Maryland?
Yeah, they in DC.
Oh.
That's where
and you saying Baltimore.
Yeah.
So that's where Hunter is at. And
Hunter,
and Tank and Truck.
No, Calvin, Coach Ford, and that's Baltimore. But
Hunter's also in DC.
Yeah, Headbangers is DC.
Okay. Who else in Baltimore? Oh, Gary Russell and them, right?
Nah, DC.
That's DC.
Damn, that shit crazy. So it's like one block. Change the shit,
bro. This is literally like 45 minutes apart from each other.
For real,
my man said one block.
I feel like I thought those gyms was way closer than that.
I've never been to Headbangers, but I know
I have.
I've been to Coach Calvin Ford's.
That
gym.
shit is a compound. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
it's bigger than this. Building and yard. I don't know about building because there's 3 floors, but it's big, bro.
And the whole thing is for boxing, or?
It's like a boys and girls. It's city funded. That shit is city funded. Bro, they got like 30 fucking heavy bags. Shit is crazy. They got a backyard. Shit is crazy.
Yeah, so I know Coach Calvin Ford, their gym is actually pretty decent size as well. That shit's pretty big.
Yeah, his shit probably city funded too.
Yeah. I remember when Tank fought out there. So I'm in the gym. We're waiting on Tank, and it was hot than a motherfucker. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to I saw there was a little corner store on the block, and they literally try to stop me from going. They're like, nah, like you shouldn't be going by yourself. I'm like, I'm a grown ass man. If y'all let me go get a fucking water. But yeah, man. Headbangers, DC, Gary Russell is in Capitol Hills, they're saying. And then obviously Coach Calvin and Tank and them are in B-more.
Yeah, man. I'm
gonna hit up Cornflake.
Danny, I've been to Danny's gym upstairs, the one that was upstairs. Then there's been a new one, Stephen Edwards, Breadman Gym. I've been to what's my man name? He fucking retired now and shit. Damani Rock. No, not Boots. Not Boots. Every time I seen Boots and Bozy, it was out of their gym. But pretty much that's it. Who else in Philly? Or that area? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, because you got a lot of fighters like Tevin who in Jersey.
He in Camden. He at the UFC gym. If it's still that.
Nah, he was somewhere else this last time.
Yeah?
He was at the same gym Cornflake trained out of, he said. That's how Cornflake knew I was out there. He's like, damn, you in my gym.
They used to train out of a UFC gym. That's what I'm saying. Probably changed the name. Did they have the Muay Thai bags in there?
Hell no, boy.
No Muay Thais?
Boy, this shit the building looked like the building was vacant.
Oof.
You got to pull to the back. You woke in, it was hot, humid. It was a real, gritty gym.
You ever been to Mendez in New York?
Nah, I ain't. The only gym.
That one is hard to breathe, bro. That shit downstairs
right?
in the basement.
Yeah, the only gym I ever been to in New York was Gleason's.
Oh wow.
You never took me to any gyms.
I was sweating crazy. I interviewed Crawford and Mendez. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
Like Florida humidity. I'm like all this in the middle wet. This shit crazy. It was horrible.
Yeah, no, I've only been to Gleason's, and that was just this last time when I got my hair cut in Yoan's office. When I was out there, you never went to gyms, bro. Like, at least the times I was in Jersey, we never went to gyms. We went to, like, Danny's in Philly, and then that was it.
I mean, with you, but, like...
Yeah, no, I'm saying.
I've been at Hackensack. That's my man's, and Julian. I've been to every gym out there.
Yo, Hackensack is crazy. I've never been to Hackensack, but I know that's, like, where the people with money in Jersey go to party at.
I guess. I ain't know they go to party there.
Yeah, I that's what it feels like, because it seems like that's what I've always heard of Hackensack being, is like a party spot in Jersey, though.
Wow. So Julian Rodriguez is in there, and then obviously, you know, Glenn had his in Passaic. You know what I mean? Shakur had his in Newark, Mount Pleasant.
That's still around?
Dewdrop had his in the south of Newark.
Mount Pleasant is still around?
But it don't be open. That's what I'm be telling him. You see, he tried to get at me in the house like, oh, what you mean it don't be open? Oh, where would you going? I was always there. I'm like.
But then they're like, well, yeah, well, we used to close during the day sometimes. So, yeah. I'm like, damn.
So,
I was off. They said that would be Hoboken. What'd you say?
Oh, yes.
What'd you say?
Yes. I said Hackensack. Hoboken definitely is a more party spot.
But I think I've heard of Hackensack. That's probably a stop on the New Jersey Transit.
On it, probably. Do the train stop? I haven't taken public transportation, but I'm trying to think. It probably does.
Because I know I've heard of it, but yeah, Hoboken.
Hackensack is definitely suburbia, you know?
Yeah, Hoboken. That's what I've heard of for sure. But yeah, no, I've literally only been to Gleason's in New York. I ain't been to it.
It's so funny.
The only gyms in Jersey was this last time when I went to Philly. Tevin's and Dillon's. That's it. Because that was technically Jersey.
It's so funny. I don't know when's the first time I walked into Gleason's gym. I just remember the first time I walked in there and noticed Big Baby. And it was like a big media workout for a big fighter. And this massive dude was in one of the rings. You know, Gleason's got like fucking 6 rings. That shit is all spread out, all weird. And well, it's a new Gleason's now too, so it's different. Probably not as many rings as they had back then. But
I think they got about 4.
Okay.
Their locker room is like humongous.
Their old gym was dope too. But
I want to know what they're paying for that, because let me tell you.
Oh, no, they got to be paying out the wazoo. It's New York.
No,
they're on Water. They're on Water Street.
They're on fucking Water Street in Dumbo. Like, if you know, you know.
They probably bought the building, though.
What Jay-Z say?
I doubt it. You can't buy that building in this shit. I don't know.
What Jay-Z say? Fuck,
basically,
man.
He said he was dumb for not buying property in Dumbo when it was available.
Now that shit. Yeah, and that's exactly where they're at. Where were they at before? Like, were they still in Brooklyn?
Definitely in New York, Brooklyn, but it was just a different location. I can't remember exactly where. It's so funny because they had these big-ass pillars. It was like a warehouse, obviously, and these big-ass cement posts to hold up the floors was in there. And it had, like, industrial elevators. I used to park underneath and come straight into Gleason's through the elevator. And I just remember Big Baby, man, with like this mohawk and big as fuck, bro. Like, big, man. You know, like big. Like, you know, you got to see Big Baby in person. There's really no other heavyweight like him. You know, Wilder was always more intimidating, even though he was thinner, because of what he represents, the power he represents. But the massiveness of Big Baby is unreal, bro. It's
He's
like
bigger than obviously Rockman Sr. You know how.
Hell yeah! I mean, I ain't see Rockman Sr. in shorts in a while, bro. But you gotta see Big Baby's legs, bro. Like, no bullshit. I feel like maybe one of his legs or 2 of mine.
Yo, how long you been fucking with Southwest, champ?
Southwest Airlines?
Yeah.
Or the credit card?
The credit card.
You
was still in in Jersey?
Yeah, bro, we had Southwest. They took it out.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what the fuck, Southwest don't go to North?
Not anymore,
That's
bro.
That's stupid, bro.
They took it out.
Because I need to...
That just happened last year. Find out why. Either last year or the year before. I forget why they fucking left North, bro.
Yeah.
But, bro, that was the best. Now you got to go all the way to LaGuardia on the east or Philly.
Yeah, no.
I think JFK got him.
No, I'm going straight to Newark. Cause, yeah, it's tripping.
Yeah, man.
I was just trying to use your points to book my flight to Shakur.
Ain't nobody like Southwest, bro. They hate him.
But I'm not going to fucking LaGuardia.
Nah, LaGuardia is far for you, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I'm going look right here straight to Newark. That's crazy. $100 round trip to go to Newark.
Where?
From Vegas.
What flight? What airline?
Spirit.
They balling now. Didn't they just buy Frontier?
Did they buy him out?
I'm pretty sure, man. Where you at, young man?
That's
your airline of choice.
Of course, I rock with them the long way. Absolutely.
This guy, he gonna tag me now.
Who tagging you?
CEO of a major company. He gonna tag me to my let's build, but didn't respond to my message at all.
Probably ain't take you serious, champ. Or he probably ain't see what you was doing. He probably ain't heard of you.
Nah, he taking me serious because it says underdog blank wants to challenge ESPN in bar stools. So he's obviously competitive.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Because I blanked it. Like blank man. I ain't say the word.
Yeah, but you know what word caught my attention. So as soon as you said that one word, I'm like, wait, what you talking about?
And that's what I'm saying. I said he was a CEO of major corp. Let me go ahead and what is it? Damn, you got a handful of that shit. Go ahead and repost.
Bro, we ain't got no calls.
Discord.
We got blog
is not
talk.
open.
We got blog talk.
Yeah,
I see a lot of people in the chat been asking.
Yeah, Discord, Bo broke it.
I'll take the blame.
Damn, man, I'm trying to come back early after Shakur fight. They trying to put me on the late night flight. I got to come back from Newark, man. It gets crazy
Danny,
out there.
so pretty much the cat is out the bag. Like, they doing their job. We the ones not doing our job.
I know, but did we get the video?
Yo, he sent it yesterday at 1 in the morning. 1 in the afternoon. I had no clue. And I hit him back when you said, yo, did we get the video? I hit him out like, yo, what's up with the video? He like, bro, I've been sent that shit at 1:30.
And you still ain't send it to me.
I told you. See, this is the problem
You did tell me to tell him to email me.
Yo, and let me tell you, I went to the email and I checked, like, I don't see your email. I'm like, maybe he didn't CC. Like, maybe since he does it through Drive, like, you got it anyway. Like, like, I just don't see who he sends it.
Nah.
But I did upload it for you to see it. I figured you might have looked in the back.
Okay. Oh, so it's in the back. If it's in the back, then
we should just premiere it right now.
Right now. Let's premiere it right now.
It did get flagged because of my little, what I wanted. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to make no money from it. I want it just like that.
What?
You know what I asked for? In that one scene, the only thing I put input on, it got flagged. They hating. YouTube, y'all some haters, man.
I honestly don't remember, champ.
What? The best scene of the video, motherfucker. What you talking about? The smoke scene? You tripping, man. I'm done with this guy.
Okay, I see it in the back. Yeah, I don't know if that was the best part of the video, but I do believe we should premiere it, but it doesn't. Is it ready to be premiered?
What you mean? Do you want to premiere it or not?
Yeah, let's premiere it, but don't
MVP. Hey, let me see.
Is that the part that got flagged?
Nah. Nah, we ain't put that in there, but we did. Oh, look. This is where they talk about the weight and the pound, the money. Let me press play so I can have that in my history. And then.
So we got flagged.
Oh, shit, because I made it public. All right, well, fuck it, man. It is what it is, bro.
It's public now?
I had to make it public so you could see it.
To premiere it?
Well, you talking about premiere, like a separate video, premiere right here on this live.
On the live?
Yeah.
But then this will be later, like separate, right?
Of course.
Oh, okay. My bad. It was, all right, cool.
You tripping?
Do your thing, champ.
Hold on. Let's see.
So, Ness, how excited are you finally to be able to share the news?
I mean, I'm excited to share the news because I hate like keeping a secret that long. Like the fuck, especially when somebody else already saying everything.
Yeah, and then it's like they put it out, so.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and screen share this.
So tell them before you play, basically. This is the August 29th.
You say everything already,
okay.
bro.
All right, champ.
You nervous? He's so nervous.
Nah, He's
so nervous.
I was just thinking about it like, damn, I'm going to hear one thing and see another. Like, that's whack. Because I don't see what you see.
Oh. Stop crying, man. I told you, once you get the fucking... We got to get this monitor. When we bring it back, I'm going to buy this shit.
So it is August 4th, and
It literally rained on my motherfucking parade.
Yo, so let me kind of tell them what's going on. So
what's going on?
A month ago today, we got to Houston, and we spent like a week in Houston. And the day after, the morning after we returned from Houston, I'm out at breakfast, and Ness calls me like, "Yo, champ, we got a meeting at the Wynn." And I forgot, and the meeting in 40 minutes. So we went up there, and it was July 10th. And we was able to close the deal to do our show 5 days a week out of one of the most prestigious and luxurious casinos and hotel properties in all of Las Vegas. Yo, it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. To be here 5 days a week, I mean, this is beautiful.
Yeah. So this is what wowed me right here. When it was time to make the decision, and I had to come and view this, and you can just stop here and see the show happening. That's what got me.
No, for sure.
Once you get behind the desk, and it's like
obviously
everyone stops to see who's there.
I wasn't kidding when I said it's the world famous One Buffet. That's literally right there. Blue Wire Studios.
Oh, look at this! Get this!
Oh shit!
Oh, this is dope.
That's dope.
Oh my God! Look
Ring
at that.
The doorbell.
Do that.
Yo, that's fucking fire. Let's go.
And this is what I'm saying, bro. How could you not want this?
Yo, let's go.
How could you not want this?
Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believed me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense. I don't care what a critic got to say. I got them picking up the pieces. That mean you really playing with your life. I'm about to come and run it all back. I'm the new era, about to snap back. You ain't fitting for it, cause you all cap like.
Come here, look, bro, check it out. An on button, an off button, and then a call button.
Look at the house lights. Yeah, I know it's on wheels.
Bro, look at how many lights they got in here. Shit, bright as hell. Gonna be the hottest names in boxing. Gonna be right here.
Look at the foot trap. That's what I'm
saying, bro. The buffet right here. This the win, first and foremost.
That's right.
Bro, this engineer room. You think we in Houston, but we actually in Vegas. So this is actually not NASA headquarters. No, this is not NASA headquarters. This is simply just the engineer room. We got too much fucking shit, too much money in here. It's top secret. Get the fuck out, better yet, get out.
That's insane. Look how beautiful it looks. See that? And I just want to say, look, this is the win, right? So like, essentially, you know, if you can't smoke here, damn, I can't get mad at sticky paws. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait for the industry to find out.
Right chair right here, bro.
Of course I can imagine. This is gonna be amazing.
This is amazing.
It might be too small for you, and it does. But we could do.
Yeah, because of the camera setup.
There's not. We could plug in cameras behind there. Same thing. But then this is turned into like more storage.
Bro, but this is really a makeup room. Like, look at this shit.
Yeah,
I love these high chairs though. Oh my god, this color is amazing. No, this place is awesome. Hey, look, you guys
remember this?
Yeah, I'm about to say that. We come right back to the wheel.
Wait, what did you guys have a wheel?
Absolutely.
Just spin that wheel.
So obviously you can't come to Vegas for the big fight and not put money on the big fight. So right here at the Win Bet obviously provides that for you and provides plenty of betting options. It wouldn't be a Vegas property without the club. So right here you get access to Excess, which is a nightclub, and Encore Beach Club. And right here, Mizumi, one of the top Japanese restaurants in Vegas. The Win is top notch. We're taking the boxing boys top notch to the next level. If you guys, fellas, sometimes y'all ladies don't let you come to Vegas alone, and that's understandable, because some of y'all are some cheating ass dogs.
What kind of video is he making?
So when you stand at the Win, it provides you a lot of shopping options for last minute outfits. Maybe you didn't pack enough club fits. You could come to Ballman and get you some nice jeans, right? They got the Hermes.
It's expensive to me.
Yeah, it is. No, but it's the Win. It's the Win. It's top notch.
Up, down. He's doing a lot of exercising, Malik. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the Win registration. So when you come in to check us out, check in or check out, this is what you get to see. Hey, hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and hopefully you're as excited as we are to be in the brand new Blue Wire studio, live from the Win, doing our thing, man. It's gonna be very, very exciting. Not only to be in the same studio that Sean Porter does his show one day a week there on Sundays, but so many other celebrities that I don't even know of, but I just know that they're there, and it's like I made it. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the big dog studio now, like Danny said, with the Nassau fucking like, yo, that control room is insane, man.
Sure.
But we're totally excited. I don't know how, for me it's been difficult not to say much. Danny's been kind of holding everything back and making me hold it back too. So, are you happy with the video?
Yeah, I'm happy with the video. I'm happy to finally, get the news out there. I know you've been anxious, and
sure.
I think more than anything, I was just happy to see like, all right, cool. When it's time for me to have a child, I can't tell you like till I'm ready to tell the world, because you're going to want to spill the beans, right? It's hard for you to keep a secret. So you kept it, though. You kept it, kind of.
Try my best.
You tried. But no, man. And for one of the questions is, so y'all ditching this studio?
Nah.
Let them know how it's going to go.
We're definitely not ditching any studio. We just giving you guys an extra show every 12 o'clock. So, like, after this, we take a break, whatever it is we going to do. Go to Harading, hit the gym, and then be at Blue Wire Studios every day at 12 o'clock. Ain't shit changed, baby. Ain't shit changed. We hustlers over here, man. You know, we don't take breaks. Not me anyway. That's not what I do. But
yo, they said I kind of had that's New York Bullet said I kind of had a clue when I heard Sean Porter mention Danny in his podcast when I was up there. So shout out to Sean Porter, man.
Yeah, man. I told you, Gilly the Kid ain't gonna be the only one doing big shit around here, man. I'm like T.O., man. I came to take over, man. You feel me? And that's what we want. We want to take over, man. So this is one step. Who knows what else is going to come from this? You know, we're expecting a lot to come, a lot of opportunities. And, yeah, man, I'm excited to see what the next 12 months brings.
And it's pretty cool because the Blue Wire Network has over 200 podcasts in their network. And it's going to bring a lot of collaboration opportunities. I know that Ness is unique, but a lot of us guys watch other sports. So, you know, there is, you know, NBA players, NFL players with podcasts under their network. And then even still, there's a lot of people that come into town to use the space because it is the most expensive podcast studio in all of Las Vegas. Like, you know, when they built this, they literally had Vegas in mind, you know, so it'll provide us an opportunity to bring you guys some lunchtime interviews, some big name guests, some small name guests, and some spontaneous guests.
There is a debate.
Yeah, there's a huge debate.
There's a huge debate between me and Danny
and it's,
on what we should do.
And it's crazy because Bo hasn't been part of the debate, but yo, like, I ain't gonna lie, you pissed me off yesterday. Like, I'm like, all right, cool. You might have to spar about this one.
Wow, just because I don't agree with your methods?
Well, first of all, I feel like you and I was both pretty
in agreements.
I
initially yes.
Initially, yeah, but now I feel like we couldn't be
further.
Further on opposite ends of the spectrum.
So next, tell me what's going on. Then Danny, tell me how you feel.
So I don't want to make our new opportunity exclusive. I don't want to be those guys that, you got to a certain status, now you got to schedule time with me. Now I'm bigger than. No, I want to make my new opportunity open to everybody. Keep the same model. Big, little, small. Interview them all. Give the 3-0 fight an opportunity to sit down at Blue Wire Studios. Why? Because if we continue to make these fighters who think they fucking A-sides, keep making them A-listers, they never going to get off that high horse. And all we teaching is the next dude to be an uptight dickhead. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to deal with uptight dickheads. I don't want to deal with dickheads that only want to be on my show now because I'm at Blue Wire. Fuck you. I'd rather have the motherfucker that's 5-0 that been wanted to be on my show when I ain't have no, when I was in the kitchen, when I was in the trenches. Now I'm in Blue Wire. I gotta go look for Oscar and fluff up the chair for Oscar. Fuck out of here.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Order in the court. Great point. Danny, how you feel? Like, I would like to hear what you got to say, Danny.
I feel that, the new show will provide a 12 o'clock later than the early morning time slot that we currently provide for those bigger guests to come in studio. And I think that those bigger guests will lead to bigger opportunities. I am not opposed to bringing, smaller name fighters or prospects or contenders.
Small as 3-0.
Yeah, I'm not opposed.
We got a reference point.
I'm not opposed to bringing smaller name guys in. I'm just I feel that should be when those bigger names not available. That's all.
I hear you. I'm just not trying to make a whole slot for some dudes that already think they bougie. You know what I'm saying? We need to put the dudes that been showing love and is always available, put them on that level. Put them on Blue Wire so that these other motherfuckers see, I'm not special, because you motherfucking not.
No, I hear you. But just like the sport of boxing, just like the sport, this is also a business, champ.
You right.
That's all. That's all. But you know, I get where you coming from, and I understand. You know what a interview for a fighter who's 3-0 in a studio like that could do for their mental, could do for their motivation, could do for their exposure, and for their career at the end of the day. But you know, regardless, we will be providing not just the Breakfast Club of boxing, but shit. I feel
But we
like,
taking over the lunch shift too.
the lunch shift, the shift where the East
brunch.
Coasters is going to pick up they kids from school.
It definitely works out for East Coast. I was thinking that it'll be like 3 o'clock for them. Some people getting off work, just punching out, picking up the kids.
Right.
So
yeah, no, it'll be great. So we'll be able to provide you guys that, and then you know, be able to provide some perhaps fight chats, some.
So there are people asking, is there a new time? Yes. So we still go live. Nothing changes. I don't know how many times we can say this.
Well, some people just tuning in. So
nothing changes. I don't know how many times we can say this. Every day, Breakfast Over Boxing, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Then we do a 12 o'clock show. Nothing changes. That's it. Every day, 2 shows a day.
2 shows a day minimum.
Yeah, we still trying to do 3 shows on Monday and Thursdays. I'm gonna see how can the mind and the body can keep up.
Word. Yeah, cause I felt like I'm not blaming because you know I feel like I'm an adult at the end of the day.
Mhm.
But yeah, last Monday
Mhm.
when I like completely missed the show, like I overslept and missed the whole show. Yeah, I just felt like that was my body. Like, yeah, nah, fuck you.
But you went out, so it's different.
Who went out?
Didn't you go out with your cousin?
Hell no.
When you missed the show, you wasn't out with your cousin the night before.
Bro, my cousin left back to Utah like 5 p.m.
The night before.
Sure, yeah, 5 p.m.
All right. So I'm pretty sure that was the effects of you chilling with your cousin all day.
Nah, that was the effects of me having to take somebody to the airport that night. I mean, regardless, I was up all day.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But, you know, when you put in 18-hour days, 16-hour days, yeah, that should catch up to you.
You can only work, bro. Ain't no time to have lunch with your cousin. You got to work, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No play.
So let me show you this.
What's that?
This is the Blue Wire CEO, and he says Blue Wire rivals have more dollars and are spearheaded by celebrity hosts. The odds have been stacked against us since day one, and our podcasters and team continue to deliver results. Let's keep shifting power in the sports media. I don't take it lightly that Front Office Sports is calling me a disruptor. I want to live up to the label. It's still early days at Blue Wire. 4 years from now, in 2026, the roadmap is to be hitting $100 million in revenue. This is a long game for me. Let's keep building. And then he has the quote, or rather the article picture of that's titled "Underdog Blue Wire wants to challenge ESPN and Barstool Sports." And, you know, the reason I'm sharing this is because, you know, for many years, you guys have heard me say that I want to be the ESPN of boxing. So I'm just showing you that we've aligned with people that have our not only like interests, but best interests in mind, you know. And the company financially has been doing their thing. They've been getting funding left and right. Their studio that we're going to be in, they initially wanted to invest $2 million or 2.5. They ended up investing $6 million.
And that was from the win. So that investment, that $2.5 million was from the win. And they loved what they saw so much that the total investment went from 2.5 to 6 million. So obviously, we are aligned with people who not just believe in us, but believe in what they got going on themselves, and that's the win. You know, to come from one of the most elite properties in Vegas, that says a lot.
Yeah, man, and it's just truly a blessing, you know, to be able to do our show live 5 days a week when many people, I don't even know anybody that does it 5 days. I think we're their first.
Daily.
I don't wanna. Don't quote me on that, but I think like we're their first everyday show, and it's amazing. It's fucking amazing. Really, really, really. I can't wait to start. But we do got some super chats. We never did anything for Andre Dakota.
No.
And that $30 super chat.
So you got to spin the wheel for him.
So let's go ahead and get those spins in.
Hopefully we could get you into a couple gloves.
Yeah, Dakota, he was just up here, actually. He got to visit the TBV studios and headquarters. And being a pound-for-pound supporter that he is, he already knew the news ahead of time. You can't see that spin, so it don't count. But it would have been the giveaway.
Go ahead and respin.
Respinning, first spin out of 30. Let's see where you at. TBV keychain. So he's got 25 left.
Yo, and the crazy thing about that Blue Wire studio, because I see Ignorant Boxing in the chat saying people walking by is cool as fuck. So we'll have the option to actually have the audio playing outside of the studio as people are walking by as well.
They could hear us and we could interact with them, which is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how often we'll do that.
Yeah.
You know.
But I have been wanting to say, feel free to come to the win and watch the show from the outside. No issues with that. You can definitely do that if you want. I wouldn't mind it. It'll give me probably some more
motivation.
Give me that extra confidence I need to be performing in such a beautiful location, you know. But all right, so we got Andre Dakota, and he landed. The last one was what?
Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame shirt.
No, I thought it was the.
And he got the keychain as well.
Yeah.
So he just landed on Nevada Hall of Fame.
He's showing up there, and that is a $10, right, Danny?
Yep.
So he's spent 15 of his 30. Time to go back to the spinning. Yeah, so this opportunity at the win is going to allow us to bring you so much more boxing talk, right? So you landed on Money May. Andre, you could take that 15, place it anywhere you like, or you can add to that 15 and still place it anywhere you like, because that's what Money May does. He does what he wants. What up?
Nah, Big Fish just being extremely negative in the chat right now, man.
What he say?
Deaf to the voice of the people.
I guess there is an equal. He said, death to Discord and to the callers. We have been axed. Like, literally,
Sports Center has no callers.
No one's asked you. Like, we literally said an hour ago that Blog Talk is open. Pick up the phone and call.
He said, I'm talking smack, but I believe we being cut out. Hard stops now. Intros were axed already.
Intros wasn't axed. We actually brought them back yesterday. If you use Blog Talk, we know specifically that you want to talk. So that's why people got their intros yesterday. On Discord, some of you are just there. Some of you don't have service. So it made it not a good listening experience to play intros, and then there's no Big Fish to answer to the intro.
Especially when some of y'all got fucking minute and a half intros for 1 minute calls, and then there ends up being no call.
I just like that every time we use Discord, we get new callers. On Blog Talk, we get new callers. When we use Discord, they like, how you get the link? And then they got to download the app, create a profile.
All you got to do is call that number, 425-569-5241.
That's how I got my start.
Press
years ago.
That's it. You know,
they do say it's a penny a minute or something like that. I never noticed that before, but some people saying it's like a penny a minute. I never noticed that.
People want Skype and Discord, but when we had Skype, they didn't like it. Then we got Discord, they didn't like it. So it's not my problem. But we got Bougie in Broward. who says, brought a fit for AB yesterday. Just find out my guy not even fighting. Shaking my head. Damn, I was excited. That mental health is real. Yes, sir, man. Hopefully he is going to be okay. But we'll spin the wheel for you on your $5 super chat. There's somebody on Blog Talk now, but you haven't pressed 1, and that's why we haven't gone to you. You know, you got to press 1 if you really want to talk.
Can you put the number at the top of the screen?
And while he does that, once again, the number is 425-569-5241. Press 1 time. What Bougie land on us?
He landed on the TBV keychain, so we'll put him in that.
Shout out to you. And in the meantime, Boston Gerard, $2 super chat said, Duran was in his 40s when he fought Camacho. And Bones 13 saying,
yeah, but 40s and 44 is different. Don't try to slide that in. Help Danny with that whack-ass argument.
Bro, one was old, one was young. Say shit. You get what I'm saying, champ?
I hear you.
Like Chavez, and on top of the age, how many fights did he not have at that point? He already had, I want to say, over 100 fights.
I'm just keeping to the topic of passing the torch and not being 44 when you're passing it. But I hear you. We got a $2 super chat.
I already read that one.
We got a $5 super chat from S.A. Robs.
He says, ¿Qué onda, Bonus and Danny? What up, champ?
¿Qué onda? What's happening, people?
You got, and we'll spin the wheel for you. I think I read Bones 13 who said,
okay, now we got callers on Blog Talk.
Go.
We got Nico Ali Walsh.
If you send in another 5, you'll be entered into the raffle custom TBV hat. I promise you, we will never get these hats again.
That is definitely true.
And sad to say.
We got a $1.99 super chat from Bones 13 that says, let's fucking go. We got Javier Caputillo with a $10 super chat that says, man, congratulations, guys. Hard work sooner than later pays off. Flex emoji, 100 emoji, fist emoji, respect emoji.
Shout out, Coach.
Shout out, Coach Javier Caputillo. We're going to go ahead and spin that wheel for you. See what you get, champ. I need a water. Can I get a water, Micah, please? Sorry. Little Easy E glove. Nope. TBV hoodie, Coach. That'll look even better on you. But, you know, you don't have to. But if you want to be in that raffle, you do got to send another $5. It'll be all right, though. We got Big Super Max.
$5 super chat saying, as someone who's been a co-host, a caller, helped with shows and pre-production, I am extremely proud to see this happen. Congrats to Ness and the whole team.
Thank you, my friend. And like you said, the whole team, because without every person in TBV, none of this would be possible. We're just trying to continue to get to a position where we can employ more friends and make it a wonderful work environment, because we work amongst people that, you know, we like, and amongst people with common interests.
Yes, indeed.
So you did land on the Albert Bell glove. How much was this super chat?
$5. So if you'd like to be entered into that raffle, Supermax, you know what it is. Another $10 to be entered.
You in it.
Esco 2-time with a $2 super chat says, mental health is serious. Adrian Broner, praying emoji. And then we got Cody Hull, $20 super chat says, yo, let me get a spin before the raffle tonight. Also, can you guys explain the appreciation night a little more? I just started listening on 420 of this year. Puts the weed emoji. And Danny, I just restocked on my blades. I'm sending them out today.
Oh, he giving you blades?
Yes, indeed. Shout out, Cody.
And you got your single? Thank you. You got your single straight edge now?
Yeah, I told you that. Remember, that's how I cut my fucking face right here last week. Yeah, so you know, I'm learning.
Little by little.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't touched it since. So
damn. Let me get this spin for Cody. But now I told you got to get confident, man. Stretch the skin a little bit and wet it. Don't do it dry.
Nah, but I didn't stretch the skin.
Yeah.
You know, but
spray ground bag, Cody. So we're gonna put you right up in there. Plus you got one more spin. Spray ground bag, Cody. You won that. People want that damn thing. And your second one was the TBV keychain. So you definitely got that off. Yours went perfectly.
Right. Got to be entered into 2 raffles. Shout out to you. Casual.
And you said that was Cody Hall?
Cody Hall. Casual boxing fan, $10 super chat that says, congrats on the big move. On the AB topic, I get he going through something, but he been going through it his whole career.
Word.
At this point, he needs to retire and work in himself. He is an unreliable asset at this point.
Word.
I think that this is the first time where he's truly acknowledged, and
I doubt that. I follow him and I follow his outbursts, and we like today we get DM. This is not the first time he's been heartfelt. It's not the first time he's been open.
When he took the picture in the shower, that was pretty heartfelt.
Picture in the shower.
Telling you, bro.
Oh yeah. Yup. You right.
It's
You right.
been a
Yes.
lot of different
Yes.
occasions.
No. Yeah, I remember that one. My man's was naked.
Oh God, that shit was shocking to see.
Yeah.
So we got another one from Casual Boxing Fan, $10 super chat. He says, congrats on the big move. Oh, you said that.
I did.
We'll spin for him.
We will.
And then
shout out to Casual Boxing Fan.
Shout out to Danny on everything.
And shout out to the callers on Blog Talk.
Who we got, Bo?
774 and 678, but first 774.
Albert Bell Glove. So, Casual Boxing Fan, if you want a raffle ticket to that, you're gonna have to send in another $5, and we'll put you in the running for that.
And the raffle is today.
It is today. Second show today
for our Untitled show, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
And just want to remind everybody, there will be no show tomorrow, right?
No show tomorrow, as we're both traveling. I'm traveling tomorrow morning at 5.
South.
I mean, I'd be available from Houston, but
South as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll be in Houston tomorrow.
But we'll be back without a doubt. And
at some point,
there's going to be a lot more than usual, right? You'll be getting a lot more than usual. But let me see who is on Blog Talk to see, do I know the name?
774.
It'd be cool if we could, like, save their number in Blog Talk.
Right.
You can't save it in Blog Talk. They whack for that.
I know. I'm saying that's why I said it'd be cool if you could.
It show where I could edit, but I ain't finna be touching that.
No, you could edit it there, but it doesn't save. That's what I'm saying. Like, so I got my own spreadsheet, and I've memorized a shitload. Once I pull it up, I'll let you know who's there.
And for those of you wondering, Discord is down, but you can call in.
I mean, I think Bo has it open to listen. We just not going to callers.
You said don't open that.
Okay.
So you guys can call in though.
Yeah, 425. It wasn't working right, man.
569-5241.
I don't know if we got to upgrade the server. What? But we going to Georgie in Boston.
Georgie Porgy.
Is this Georgie Porgy with a new number?
We finna see.
Hey yo, can you hear me right though?
Yo, first of all, let me say, I don't play Showtime to see you all there, not even putting a goddamn motherfucking effort. If I want to see two motherfuckers just fight, I pick up a fight with somebody in the street. Don't need that shit. You don't love that sport, my dude? Just move along. Gone. Fuck you. Next. What a great show. Thumbs up, donate.
Hey yo, what's happening, people?
What up?
What up, Georgie?
Yo, how I sound? Because you guys sound like you breaking up every other word.
You sound fine to us.
Again.
Cool. That's real cool, man, because I was hoping, to fucking talk about AB. Listen, man, he said something about mental illness. There is a lot of people there with mental illness, B. That includes myself and even fucking Mr. Gibbs also. And if he using that to get more money, nigga, that's some fucked up shit. I think it's out of pocket. If you crazy, my nigga, you been crazy for a minute. I just don't get it. I think you try to fucking bamboozle people with this shit. Hopefully I'm not misjudging you. And if you really going through that problem, hopefully you get your help like everybody else out there who needs it. But it seems kind of suspicious to me. I just want to say that. I want to give you a congratulations with the fucking studio, though. That shit look magnificent, bro. Shit sick. $6 million. Moving up, baby.
Thank you, Georgie.
Shit is impressive, man. Wish nothing for the best for TVB. It's really important now that the Block Talk is back for people to start calling and supporting the show more. You know, because we lose a little bit steam through the summer. I don't have a lot to say. Everybody out there, support the channel, donate. I'm out.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Got 6, 7, 8. Is that Liz Low?
Six, 7, 8. 1 second.
We waiting. Or you want me to just go to him?
Yeah, just go to him.
Bet.
Yo.
Yo, this C-Dub.
C-Dub, what up?
Yo, TBV, shout out. Spring Walk, Ness, both from Bama. You know, smash the like button, man. It's free. Do something with yourself. Yo, the topic, Eubank, Conor Benn. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. That's some new rehydration shit. That's a new level. You know, Canelo is the king of it, so he hasn't passed the torch yet. But Conor Benn did elevate that motherfucker.
Well,
he did elevate.
I think he's the king of catch weights. I don't know about the rehydrations. You know, one fight, right? Like he said.
I mean, but it's like you can't. But you gotta wait till you to start rehydrating past a certain time and shit.
I got breaking news.
It's like 12 o'clock. It's like they saying they putting a time limit on when you can start rehydrating too.
I got breaking news.
So they put in all type of stipulations. What'd you say?
I got breaking news. Sergey Lipinets will be replacing Adrian Broner against Omar Figueroa on Saturday.
Papa, from my mouth to God's ears. I said that an hour ago. I said you got Lipinets on the undercard. I said he at 40. You got Puello and Akhmadov, but they fighting for a vacant. Why would they risk a title opportunity for Figueroa? I knew it was gonna be Lipinets.
So your prediction was correct.
Yeah, man.
It's official now.
Shout out
That's
to
what's
Bo.
up too. That was smart business.
That's
on TBC got out Heyman.
Still a good fight.
It's just easy to have to pull somebody up.
Yeah, still a good fight. Obviously, most of us wanted to see Twin back in the ring, but still a good fight nonetheless.
Right. AB stands for about to retire. Man, I hope he get some help if it's serious. I just wonder if everybody had the same energy, man. You know, how many people that laughed at Ryan. I hope they not laughing at AB. You know, I hope they keep. You know, we got to take this serious. You know, these warriors said they got mental issues. Hey, man, get them some help. Hey, and I just want to ask the panel because I don't know it all, but I think it's the same. You know, keeping the same energy for Jake Paul and saying he'll stop the fight. You know, if Rockman come over, isn't it the same for Conor Benn saying he gonna stop the fight for Eubank?
No.
That's my call.
Nah, so Eubank has, both men, because it's not restricted to Chris Eubank Jr., both men have a $100,000 per pound fine should they be overweight at the weigh-in or the same day weight check, right? So that is in place for both men.
Yeah, that's why I said that fight is going to be very interesting, man, because of that weight restriction, those little guidelines now that they have to follow. But it looks like we got somebody in Houston, might be a new caller in the 713. Who's this?
Who's that?
Hey.
What up?
Who this?
What's up, you hear me?
We hear you.
See that this you again?
This trainer Cali out of Houston, man. What's going on with y'all?
What up?
First and foremost, I want to say congratulations to y'all, what y'all doing, y'all success. I see y'all grow over time. Good to see y'all doing good.
Appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. About Conor Benn and Eubank Jr. I see you say Eubank might be too big. You think he should be a natural middleweight, or is he a natural welterweight?
Eubank is definitely a natural middleweight. He's been at 160 for a long time, man. He's fought above that weight. What did you say your name was, sir?
Right. Trainer Cali on YouTube out of Houston.
Trainer Cali with a C or a K?
That's a C. That's
All
a
right.
C.
Out of Houston, talk to us. So I apologize. Just wanted to get your number down for the next time.
That's all right. I seen like a couple months ago you said Jamal Charlo wasn't deserving of a fight against Canelo. Do you still feel the same way now, seeing how the middleweight division is, or do you think I mean
Canelo's
still
not
be fighting
at
other people?
Canelo's not at middleweight. Like, how does Jamal get a fight at a dude that ain't even in his division?
He's fighting Triple G though. Triple G's middleweight
At 68.
Jamal said he would go up to 168. He said that in the interview.
So tell him go up. What he waiting for? He waiting for an opportunity. Go up. Benavidez been calling you out. You want to do a catchweight with Benavidez, but you want to fight Canelo at a real weight.
And that's a great point. But this is what I'm saying about Benavidez. Is he deserving? Okay, if you
he is
Charlo,
deserving. He the interim champ, so he next in line to Canelo.
He is, but I'm saying if you trying to go up, if you trying to fight the top dog, if you Charlo, right, and you trying to fight the top level fighter, the face of boxing, would you constantly go back down and fight the guy who's under you, who's trying to also go up the ladder?
But you never gonna get Canelo. You never gonna get Canelo by just waiting for him. That shit ain't been working for how many years now? Y'all still asking him to just wait.
You right. You absolutely right. And I agree.
My man literally was the mandatory and got passed on, and he's still just waiting. That's just silly as hell.
Right, I remember that. So you think he should fight Andre or Benavidez?
I mean, he can't fight Andre neither. His network said that fight is past his sell date. They're not interested. So Charlo just there waiting for Espinoza to give him a fight.
Espinoza. What do you think about Munguia? What do you think about Jaime Munguia?
It won't happen either. If they can't make Andre, who's a free agent, how they gonna make Munguia, who's with the zone?
Word.
I feel Munguia got more fans, more fan base behind him than Andre.
That may be so, but he got the wrong people behind him. Yeah, he could sell, bro, but look what he's selling. And that's good. I'm not saying it's a problem, but I'm saying he got the wrong people behind him. When's the last time Oscar did business with Al? Like, let's just be realistic. Come on.
It'd be more political then.
Bro, it's a political game. Like, come on. When the last time Al and Oscar did business together? Last time they probably had any contact was during a lawsuit. That's probably the last time they had any contact. Like, it's just unrealistic. Not while he's with Golden Boy.
So currently, right now in boxing, what would y'all say is the most entertaining weight class?
The lightweight division to me.
Hands down, lightweight, right?
The lightweight division to me.
We don't.
I think
was welterweight. We don't see.
I think right now the welterweight division is to the point where we know once we get the mega fight between Bud and Earl that you'll have like that face of the division. Devin Haney is the face of the lightweight division. Being undisputed, but some people believe Ryan, because he's a draw. Tank is a pay-per-view star. So I think Shakur is at 30. I don't know. I just think the lightweight division is hot in and around. Like from 30 to 40, it's so much young talent. And that's why, to me, I think that's the most exciting right now.
Absolutely.
All right, brother. I got to get to some other callers. We're going out to Hawk in Maryland.
What time is it? What time is it? What time?
Hawk in Maryland.
I can knock you out, man.
Holy shit. Holy shit. BoxingVoice.com.
Great show. Yes. Dan. And Brandon. I'm out.
SDS Promotion.
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yo.
Oh, okay. What up, TBB? Yo, Ness, Ringwalk, and what up, Bo?
What up?
Oh, okay, cool. Man, look, man. This Adrian Broner mess, man. He got mental health issues, man. I watched that girl. I forget her name was Simone or something. She claimed she had mental health issues. Man, she would have broke every record known to mankind if she had won, but she went out with that stuff. Everybody, human being especially in the United States, got mental health issues every day, man. This is crazy. But anyway, I don't even see why Showtime put money into Adrian Broner. He's sitting there talking about he's going to fight Floyd Mayweather. Even people bought into that, like that was going to be a big fight. Adrian Broner don't throw no punches. He don't fight. He fought Pacquiao. He threw no punches.
But you know that would have been a big fight. You know that would have been a big fight.
Huh?
You know that would have been Floyd and Broner. If they would have fought, that would have been a humongous fight, and you know it.
Omar Figueroa just posted.
It would have been.
Omar
Broner puts doubt in many. Huh?
Omar Figueroa just.
What'd you say?
Omar Figueroa reposted Broner's post and said, "Fuck Broner. Just when I thought you couldn't stoop any lower. Hashtag fuck Broner. Hashtag show us the proof."
Show us the proof that he.
And that's what I told you. I'm glad he said it, because it's like I said, bro. You can't be the little boy that cry wolf and expect us to believe you every time.
Well,
so even if this time you telling the truth, who gonna believe you?
Well, shit, ain't nobody was asking Ryan. He been a motherfucker crying wolf too.
Nah, bro.
He been calling.
First of all, that's a lie. First of all, that's a lie.
So he ain't been calling motherfuckers out. He ain't been calling motherfuckers out that he has no intention in fighting for clout.
First of all, that's a lie. Everybody called Ryan out on his mental health. Everybody thought it was fake. He got zero support and love for it. You showed zero support and love, but now Broner got mental health. You like, well, let's give him a chance.
I could show you exactly where I show my support.
To who?
To Ryan. To Ryan on the show. I don't question the shit. You get what I'm saying?
You sound like you questioning it now. You bringing his name up in vain as if he was faking it.
Yeah, no, I'm saying let's just keep the same energy.
What? But we all. That's what I'm saying.
Motherfuckers,
no one believed
Ryan.
The
army was out in full support. Like if you go online, bro, everybody was in full support of Ryan.
But where did you hear people like boxing fans believe in him? It was a running joke. It was a running joke that he was mental health. Like, he didn't get no love and support,
bro. Within the community, I'm telling you, they was in full force behind him. That was the first thing I said. I hope they support Adrian the same way they was in support of Ryan. That was the first thing I said when I saw the post.
I ain't see it, but
Info Joe is a beast. Checkbox red. Undefeated punchlines, better place your bet. The #1 call, fought my way up the ranks. Border wars fighter, going hard in the paint. Boxing scene writers call me spectacular. My boxing bars are marvelous like Hagler. Worldwide, peace to all my boxing brothers. We boxing boys, forget all the others.
Caller of the year.
Yo, what's up, my brothers?
What up?
Info Joe, what up, man?
What up, man?
Hey man, we need some treats. We need some treats, man. I got a sweet tooth, man. We need some treats.
Word.
You got a link with foodie.
I got you, champ.
Nah, hey.
Say less.
Yo, let me tell you, we need those white chocolate macadamias again. Those was fire.
Rocking.
And that was my idea, let me tell you.
Thanks, brother. Those are becoming a fan favorite, man. Everybody loves them, man. Those are the go-to now for everybody,
those should be called the Nest Damians. I don't want to put you on that, man.
Fuck out of here, bro. First of all, I took you to the joint.
You're going to get your call in a minute, Info.
Insomnia. I took you to Insomnia. I took you to Insomnia when we was at the vid. We was still at the vid.
My man's really about to think that my first time eating macadamia cookies was at the fucking
But I'm saying,
Insomnia.
we was at Insomnia. I took you to Insomnia. We go to Insomnia. This was right before the 420 show. And I'm like, yo, we should get Joe to make some of these.
He lied.
Yeah, no, he did. Danny the one came up with them. Actually, that was my first time making them.
That was his first fucking
time.
Danny,
you did.
Joe, I the one fucking messaged you. I the one messaged you and said it on the show.
You did you came up with the peanut butter. That was my first time making them. They became a hit.
You came up with the peanut butter.
Y'all need to keep giving me some good ideas, man.
Danny stole my shit.
The peanut butters was cool. The peanut butters was cool, but you know them white chocolates was. You just said they the best solid, man. You know. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
no
stole
doubt.
my idea because you know I don't want to put you on that. He wildin'.
You know, Ringwald came up with that, champ. We gonna get some. We need some for Canelo Triple G. You know, that's my birthday weekend too, champ. I need me a dozen, just for me.
Most definitely. I got y'all, brothers. Most definitely, man. Congrats on the new studio, man. Keep inspiring, man. TBV, man. The team is solid, man. Y'all doing great work. I'm loving the shows. Hey, man, you a prime example of somebody starting from scratch, man. I'm watching you just grow and accelerate, man. Keep inspiring. To anybody out there who want to start your own business or you got a goal, man, check out what Ness, man. I've been listening to you when I didn't see you on TV. You know what I'm saying? To see you now in Vegas and have a studio inside of the casino, man, keep inspiring, champ. On the AB, man, you know what? The pressures of this world, man, motherfuckers is cracking up and they breaking, man. Mental issues. I got family members that been sane, I would say, you know, their whole life, man. All of a sudden, man, they cracking under this pressures of this world, man. So hold on to your mind, man. You know, try not to break. But I was disappointed. I was looking forward to seeing the fight, man. But, you know, shout out to Ryan. I heard Danny say it, man. This shit is real. And they don't care how much money you got. Those be the people committing suicide is the ones with all the money. Money, you know, it ain't the end all be all, you know, with this mental health shit, though. So shout out to everybody, man. Try to stay sane, man. Don't let the pressures of this world break you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got, champs. Everybody have a blessed, no stress day. Hit them thumbs up, y'all. Subscribe, y'all. You short on the thumbs up. These dudes is doing pound for pound work. Make sure you subscribe and hit the thumbs up. I'm out, gentlemen. Peace.
Peace.
Joe, appreciate you calling in. If you're on Blog Talk, you do need to press that one at least one time so we know that you're ready to rock. So yeah, my name is Nestor Gibbs. Instagram and Twitter.
It?
Catch us on the next one.
No more callers. We out.
We doing big things. We're gonna be in Blue Wire. We over here at the Fight Stars facility. 50,000 square feet, $15 million building. Now we in a $6 million studio. Yeah, I'm feeling damn good.
All right, Ringwalk Danny, Instagram and Twitter, The Boxing Voice on all social media platforms. Bo, where can they find you?
Bo Mason _TBV on IG. I got what you need.
We'll be back today, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern for Untitled, where we will be doing the raffle
and announcing
the winners.
We actually got a few super chats. We actually got a few super chats. Okay. Casual boxing fan. He says, "Lock me in for the glove and whatever else. Love from Boston." Bo, do you remember what glove Casual? Albert Bell. And he needed to send what? So he needed to send 5, so then he got another 15.
Yeah. So we'll get that wheel spun for you.
Bo, your mic's on.
Yeah, I'm good. We ready.
Oh, wow. Just making sure you know we heard you say you ain't got no money.
I ain't got no money.
I ain't want
Not the world, though.
Oh, man.
GoFundMe, Bo Mason _TBV.
Not GoFundMe. You funny as hell.
Got a light bill.
$15 wheel spin for my man, Casual Boxing Fan. He's going to land on the IBO hat, which is what, 10?
5. So $10 left for Casual Boxing Fan.
Oh, shit.
Damn, that shit sound broke.
It almost broke.
Damn. How you almost break a virtual wheel? What he land on, champ?
I don't know. What did it say, Bo?
It's late on our end. It's a big delay.
That's a lie. It say IBO hat.
Yeah, IBO hat.
Again.
So that's 2 entries into that. $5 left with his entry.
All right.
Spin it one more time.
One more.
And this is Casual Boxing Fan?
Casual Boxing Fan.
Oh, wow. This is him.
What'd he land on, champ?
He landed on the Kenichi bid.
All right. If you want to send another 10, if not, oh, good, champ.
If not, you in there.
S.A. Robs, $20 super chat says $5 for my Nico hat. says, let's get another spin. Thanks, homie.
Okay, so we got to put S.A. Robs in.
And congrats on the growth. Can't wait to see where this next step takes y'all. Puro pinche TBV.
Puro pinche.
That's right. Shout out to S.A. Robs.
And we'll get a $15 spin for you, champ. Appreciate the support.
Yeah, man. Without you guys, we wouldn't even made it to win. You know, we got to have an audience. $15 was a spin. So you got the Danny Garcia glove, champ. You in there.
Let's go.
That's a big one. That's a big one. You know that dude going to be Hall of Famer. Easy. If Broner said he Hall of Fame, you know Danny Hall of Fame.
Broner just saying things, man.
I mean, he is a full-time champ, though.
4 divisions.
4 division.
It just didn't end good.
Capone.
Started good.
Capone, $5 super chat says, Enrique Church coming back. People still cutting through his driveway.
Yo, we was trying to get. I think Enrique confirmed that he's coming for the Canelo fight, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, pretty sure. S.A. Robs. What was it? I mean, what was
Danny
Capone?
Glove?
Capone.
Oh,
Capone.
Yeah, Capone.
He had a
$5.
So he had an IBO hat.
Word. And then Antoine sub at $5 saying showing love. Shout out to you, champ, and we'll try to get you in a raffle just for showing some love as well.
Who?
Antoine Subber.
What he saying? 5?
5.
He on the Danny Garcia glove if he want to send another 10 though. You gonna be in there if you want to send another 10 though, Antoine.
We got any last minute callers, Bo?
On Blog Talk? Who jumped in? Let me see the 330. That look like. Wow, is that Matt?
Let's see.
Let me double check. Go ahead.
Yo, Matt, what up?
Hello?
Why so serious?
Oh, that's John.
Hello?
What up?
Batman.
What's going on?
What up?
You know, Ness, at first I called in. I was going to call in to get on you about this Keith thing as if I started out in an apartment with no couch and just a TV.
You might want to start over.
TV.
I had muted you by mistake. You might want to start over. Apologies.
No, it's all good. What I was saying was I was going to call to get on you about this Keith thing, but once y'all revealed what y'all got going on, that went out the window. And I just wanted to call us support and say, you know, I've been riding with you since 2012 with a TV, weed, and TBV when I moved to Charlotte. And just like you, I've progressed, but you have motivated me. And I just want to say thank you so much for sharing with us who you are, your thoughts, and how you go through things. You know, Larry Wade came on the show, and he had a really good interview, and the guy asked him, like, what is the single thing that I need if I want to be a coach, a fighter, this, that, and the third? And Larry gave a pretty decent answer. But I think you would agree it's passion. That's all you need to do anything in life is passion. That will beget change. That will beget support, all that. And you have epitomized that. And you've brought a pretty solid team with Danny and Bo, them and some down brothers. And, you know, I'm just really happy for y'all. And I want you to continue to be successful because that's what motivates me. That's how I continue to move forward, seeing y'all be prosperous. So, you know, good luck in your future endeavors, and I'll always be here to support you, and it's nothing but love from the TBB community.
Appreciate you,
brother.
champ. Appreciate you, man. From your lips to God's ears, we just going to keep grinding and seeing what's next and in store for TBV, the boxing voice. We going out to CYP.
That's 323.
Yo, let me know if y'all hear me. Listen, I'm on it. I wasn't even gonna call in because I'm busy. But I said, fuck it, man. They got some good news. That shit was awesome. I ain't even gonna front. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it like this. I'm about to get an emoji sticker in my face and put it on your goddamn window. You know what I'm saying? People walk by, they can see all of us.
Yo, you funny as hell. That was funny.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do now, man. But I seriously am proud of y'all, man. I've been there since 2018, rocking hard and shit. You know what I'm saying? And as I'm getting busier, you know, as I become a dad, you become a dad, you're trying to make more money. And I work a lot anyway, so I'm not here as often as I can because I'm doing more now. but I'm always going to be a part of TVB family. I appreciate y'all and the entertainment y'all bring to everybody, help us get through these long-ass days. You know what I'm saying? We built a strong bond, a good little friendship on some real shit. And I'm proud of y'all, man, you know, being able to see y'all produce like that and keep growing, man. And that's for everybody involved in TVB. All of y'all who listen, all of y'all who support, and all of y'all who grind and believe in yourselves, man. Take these guys, rock with them, because they are the good example for what you can do when you fucking try hard and you believe in everything, in your ability, through everything, through all the storms, all the fires, all the bullshit. They still here keeping it lit. So fuck everybody else, man. It's TVB, man. CYP out.
Shout out to you, man.
Shout out,
Appreciate
champ.
the kind words, brother. Thank you,
brother.
We got Ariel Loves the Dance says, getting money is what most of us hope for. Those who get this money and realize they still aren't happy is the worst. For real.
Damn.
For real, Ariel.
Worked so hard for something to think that it would solve your problems just to find out it just created more.
Who are we talking about, though?
Nah, I just feel like that's just something in general.
In general?
You know?
Yeah.
Caesar, and we'll get that wheel spun for you. I'm sorry, Ariel. Or Arlay. I don't know what.
Kenichibe.
Okay.
Or JP in Long Beach. That's who it actually is.
If you want to send another
JP
$10.
in Vegas now.
So if you want to send another 10 and be part of that raffle, you can. If not, we
All
still
good.
rock with you nonetheless.
Caesar Bautista, $5 super chat that says, who do y'all think will be the face of boxing in the next 5 years?
Tank, especially if he beats Ryan. Ryan, if he beats Tank.
Devin, if
Earl,
he beats
if
them.
he beats Crawford.
But I'm saying, cool, you beat Crawford this year. Who do you got to beat to continue to be relevant?
I mean, there's
4
everybody
years from now?
There's everybody. Remember, if he beats Crawford, the Canelo fights become a real thing again. Jamel becomes another thing.
But here's the thing. Once again, it has to be there like years from now. Like, I think that
what has to be there from years now?
Those fights, you know, you're talking about guys who may not be in the sport in 5 years, you know.
I think, again, you got to listen to what I'm saying. If Earl beats Crawford, which is rumored to happen this year, he's got plenty of time to fight Canelo within 5 years. So if I'm saying in 5 he'll be the face, and if he beats Crawford, he'll get the Canelo fight, it's all within the timeline. In the next 5, who's the face of boxing? Those are the names. I don't think anyone's going to emerge ahead of the 2 pay-per-view stars. And now Wilder's back, so those guys bump down a notch. Wilder's there. He does better numbers than both of them. That was Bautista, right? So
Yeah.
I think that we are done.
Got to spin the wheel for him.
For Bautista?
Yes.
Should we rewatch the video one more time?
Yeah, let's end the show on that. No, I'm serious. End the show on the video.
IBO hat for Bautista. Is that $5?
That is $5. So you will be entered into the IBO hat. The raffle winners will be revealed live on tonight's episode of Untitled, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. And that will be the last.
We don't really have a guest for today, but I guess it would be good to have a traditional Untitled since we just broke the news, and I'm sure you guys may or may not have questions.
And we did. Did y'all already announce we hit the 154,000?
We did get to 154,000. I did not announce it. We're at 154,011.
And 2 more?
2 more. So shout out to everybody that continues to support us and continues to rock out. Today we just revealed the news that not only will we be right here from the Fight Stars facility and TBV headquarters.
7 days a week, Monday through Friday from 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. Saturday for our fight chat. Sundays for our 8 a.m. Pacific morning show. But we will also be live from the Wynn Casino and Hotel from Blue Wire Studios. Monday through Friday from 12 to 1 p.m. Pacific. So obviously more boxing content, more interviews, more guests, more greatness in store.
Yes, sir. Big things, baby. Big things.
Bo, any more callers?
231.
231. Ain't that? Is that? Nah, 203 is Connecticut, right? Let me double check this one.
231.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for? This is Virginia Beach. Rolling with the punches. Border Wars fighter 2 times.
Yeah.
What up?
How's it going?
What up, Roland?
What's up, fellas? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Perfect.
My shit's breaking up really bad. Okay, good. Okay, now it's breaking up really badly over here, man. I got bad connection on everything, it seems like, man. Damn it. But, yeah.
We hear you fine, by the way.
Say what's up. It's been a long time since I called in, man. Okay, cool. All right, perfect. All right, so yeah, I just want to say what's up, man. It's been a long time since I called and say what's up, man. It's good to see you. It's good to hear you guys, man. See you guys and show me on the live and shit, man. And basically, I was calling little Nessa, so I heard Border Wars is back on, man. I was just kind of calling to see is that true and shit. Is it back on?
That is a high probability. Yes, there are some people putting together some funding to have Border Wars happen.
Okay. My fault. I wasn't trying to put you on the spot.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay, I was just wondering. Okay, I was just wondering, man, because you know how that is. Border Wars, man, it's an exciting time and shit. Just get you thinking about it. So I'm over here like geeked up and shit. If it is back on and shit, so I just kind of want to hear it out you got, out of your guys' mouth, man. You know, the source and shit, the original source. So hell yeah, I appreciate that. Oh, one more thing about the Conor Benn fight though. Hey man, it's exciting. I just heard about this fight last night. That shit grabbed me out of nowhere, man. Straight up, like that shit is exciting though, man. Conor Benn jumping up 2 divisions and shit to fight Eubank Jr. and shit, which I feel like maybe Eubank is good and shit, man. He really is. I always thought he was pretty good, but I just never really felt. I wasn't sure he was like kind of like elite status or maybe had it even in him to be elite status. To tell you the truth. So to be honest with you, man, I kind of have Bank stopping Eubank. I have Ben stopping Eubanks, man. Just quickly. I may have to think about it a little more, but just on top of my head, I think I got Eubank. I think I got fucking Conor stopping Eubanks, man. So just quickly on that one and shit, man. That shit's exciting other times though, man. But that's about it though, y'all. I just want to call in and show some love, and I appreciate you guys, man. Always showing love, truly, man. Like I really, truly fucking mean that. Truly appreciate that, man. It means a lot.
Appreciate you,
hope y'all well, man.
Keep doing your thing. Who we got next?
206.
206. That looks like Dominic in Seattle, Washington.
At the end of the day, every cheater has their day.
He has a good power, he has a good skills, but most of people think about him like he's untouchable.
Look at him go! Oh my word, Bivol was the best fighter since Floyd Mayweather.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about Canelo. Motherfucker easy, man.
Bivol is always gonna be Canelo.
He's still undefeated and still the WWE
Fucking headband. Canelo. Bullshit.
Wow. Hey, Ness, don't cut my call.
Hey, can you hear me?
We hear you.
Do I sound perfectly? Because I'm on speaker a little bit.
Yeah, you cool.
Okay, yeah, man. Adrian Broner, baby. Hopefully he can come back like cook crack. Hopefully we can see him versus Floyd, because I want Floyd to, son him, give him that stepdad treatment, punch him down and humble him. Turn Adrian Broner into a good dad that he is. But with Conor Benn, I definitely I'm not impressed with Chris Eubanks. I think it's dope that his dad what he did, but to me he reminds me of a movie star or something, someone who doesn't like to get hit and likes to keep a pretty face. I think Conor Benn is going to be the dog in the fight. I've seen Chris Eubanks fight lower competition and have troubles, and fight mid competition and get his cheeks his right cheek busted open. So I'm going with Conor Benn on that one. But yeah, man, TPV, this PVC, and Bivol, baby. That's my call.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. Anybody else?
That's it.
Nobody else
at the moment.
All right.
Well, on that note,
Untitled,
we
4
up outta
p.m.
here.
Pacific. We out.